have a bunch of like Jim and everybody comes on first. So the first one. Make sure get your plates, get back to your tables. We're just going to kick this thing off here in just a few minutes. We appreciate you all showing up. Beautiful night. The rain quit, and it's good to be back here with our off-road family. So make your way to the seats as we're getting ready to kick this thing off. Hey, Chappie, make your way up. Anson, Chappie, make your way up, please. Man, I wish we could kill those two lights. All right. All right, there we go.
50th anniversary heritage video goes first.
All right.
So it's been amazing 50 years. Check it out. That's all you gotta do.
All right. All right, before we get this all started, we're going to throw to our 50th anniversary video here. It has been an amazing 50 years. Check it out.
Welcome to the 2023 Score Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Rat Sult.
Thank you, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to the 2024 SCORE World Desert Championships Award Golden Gala. It's been 50 years of off-road madness as Mickey Thompson started this down in 73, excuse me. And we continue the legacy. It has been one heck of a year, as you all know, with lots of ups and downs, some epic racing and memories that will live on in your minds forever. It's my honor to be here awarding the world's fastest desert races, which I see they are all here tonight. And we're going to start it off as we always do. We're going to bring up Mr. Steve Hansen, chaplain for Races for Christ, to bless us with tonight's avocation.
Thanks, Rat, and thank you, SCORE, for having me. It's always humble to be here, to be able to speak in front of you guys and enjoy the evening with you. But before I pray, I just wanted to say a few words for those that we lost this year. Before we celebrate ourselves and our own victories and accomplishments, we need to honor those that came before us and have already made it to their finish line of life. You know, 2023 started out with a big 1-2 punch to the gut. You know, that first week we lost Ken Block and Robbie Pierce. Hall of Famer Robbie Pierce. Many of these guys that we lost last year were Hall of Famers from Off-Road Hall of Fame, and both those two were innovators in their own right. One defied physics, while the other tried to keep us as safe as possible despite physics. We also lost Jim Ober, another Hall of Famer. 17 times SCORE Photographer of the Year. He either made you look like a hero or he kept you honest. But we need those people in our lives. Johnny Johnson also was lost to cancer, another Hall of Famer, 15-time Baja 1000 winner. He's mostly known for always the love of life, but also willingness to help anyone at any time, at any place. And in November, we lost a dear friend of mine, Kyle LeDuc. Excuse me. From winning at mountain bike racing to over 100 victories in a short course and several championships as a Pro 4 racer, Kyle is another one of those that defied logic and defied physics as he raced his truck. But in my heart-to-heart talks with Kyle, he was always mostly proud of his family, his kids, and the love of his life was Amber, who I also had the privilege of being their officiant at their wedding. Following Kyle's passing, we lost Mike Stapleton. Mikey, as we all knew him, was another dear friend of mine. 3-time SCORE Mechanic of the Year for the 7-time championship winning team of the Wilson Motorsports. If you ever had the privilege of knowing Mikey, you knew that he was a guy that could bring joy and a smile to your face no matter what was going on in your life. Such a true guy. And finally, at the beginning of this year, we lost Butch Dean, another Hall of Famer, and probably the greatest mentor of the fastest men and women coming out of the Las Vegas desert. I've had the privilege of hearing so many stories throughout the years, and all of them seem like they circle back to Butch and Valley Speed Shop there, and all those Vegas guys, and you know what a treasure Butch was to all of us in the off-road industry. But with that, I'd like to take a moment of silence out of respect for these gentlemen. So please give me a moment. Father, it's been such an honor to know and be a part of the lives of some of the greatest men in off-road and women as well. And times with them has been too short for some of them, but a life full of speed and dreams and following their passions and being able to enjoy that. This has been a true treasure. And Father, we thank you for having them in our lives and just all that they represented and the example that they lived out for us. And Father, as we go and embark on 2024, we just pray for the well-being of all of us. And my biggest prayer is that we all would humbly come to you as our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Thank you, Steve. Now we're going to drop into our Golden Gala Awards. Now it's time to bring up our General Manager, Juan Tintos Funke, and Score Race Director and President, Jose Grijalva, on a video recap and some very special recognition awards coming your way.
Good evening, and once again, welcome to our gala dinner. Wow, they said it would be bright.
It's very bright.
It's really bright.
There's no one out there.
Yeah. Well, we want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who made possible a historic 50th anniversary season for the SCORE World Desert Championship. Starting with our sponsors. We've got sponsors from several years that have been with us and others that came on board recently. Kudos to Jim Ryan and his staff for getting more people on board. Race teams. What can we say about the race teams, Jose?
Well, the race teams are everything here. So everything we do is for you guys. And like I said, and we always say it, don't expect less this year from us.
Well,
I don't know if that's good or bad. Sorry.
a total of 1,067 starters we had for the races. The authorities, we have some of them here, municipal, state, federal, starting at the border, customs, immigration, National Guard, environmental authorities. Fuel permits, wow. We also want to thank the ejidos, Abelardo's best friends, private property owners for letting us race through their land. The fans, incredible fans that we had this year. 10,000 at 1 a.m. for the motorcycle start in La Paz. That's unheard of. 65,000 just on the Malecon.
How about on the race course? How about the first 100 miles from La Paz to the coast?
They say there were fans from La Paz to Loreto. Incredible. The SCORE staff on both sides of the border, we want to thank them also. It's incredible. From the volunteers, from the guys that go and mark the route with Jose G, weathering the storms, cold, rain, whatever, to make the best routes possible. I'm going to let that plane pass because the way things are going lately. We also want to thank somebody very, very special, our spiritual leaders, Roger and Elise Norman. Thank you. Thank you for your support, for trust, patience, a lot. Thank you. Thank you very much for helping us organize the best off-road races in the world. And finally, I want to say, you've heard of the saying, put your heart into it. Well, this guy literally put his heart into it last year. It's incredible. Incredible what he endured. My good friend, Jose G. Pacemaker was going crazy inside of him for a while, but man, it's incredible. If you only knew.
It's totally worth it. Thank you.
So we had a 250, and again, traditional 250 last year. More trophy trucks than the 1,000.
Yeah, the San Felipe race is turning out to be one of the most popular races in our series. So again, we're already on top of that one. That's going to be awesome this year also.
And just when everybody thought they knew where the qualifying course was going to be, you gave him a big surprise. So he's got another surprise for all the teams for this 250. Yeah. Then we had the Baja 500 in summer. First time we have a sitting Minister of Tourism of Mexico go. And also as of the Baja 500 last year, the first Saturday of June is SCORE International Day now in Ensenada. So that was great. That was awesome. Baja 400 keeps growing.
It keeps growing. That's really the race that takes more of our time because it's short. We can't do a lot of new roads. There's no desert, no nothing. So, but we're working on an option for this year's Baja 400 that's gonna just be outstanding. Just expect something really good for the Baja 400.
And great idea to have the fact that the order in which they finish is the order in which they'll start the 1,000. And then, last but not least, a Baja 1,000.
Well,
wow, for the first time from La Paz to Ensenada. Wow.
Well, it took a year, a little bit over a year to get that race going. And there was a lot of negative comments, positive comments. I think at the end of the day, that was epic, historic, and one of the best races we've ever had. So hopefully we'll do it again.
I hope you guys had a chance to see the CBS Morning News story, which I think was awesome. It was great. 9 minutes and 19 seconds. We had great media coverage, CNN, NBC Sports, CBS. A great, great coverage. Well, now it's time to thank those who have helped us from the government level. Now, I want to call up the Undersecretary of Tourism of the state, Jose Quiñones. Yes, can you come up, please? Now, as Jose makes his way over here, we're going to give him the plaque for the great support from the governor and from the Secretary of Tourism. Now, Jose gets 2 plaques because he's going to take one to the Secretary of Tourism of Baja. They put resources, logistics, facilitation, and to the governor of the state of Baja California. Thank you, Jose. And please tell Governor Marina del Pilar and Secretary Miguel Aguiña that thank you very much for 2023, and we expect more support in 24.
Thank you very much. Gracias. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to bring up SCORE Vice President of...
Not yet, not yet.
Oh.
Got 2 more plaques to give. We're going to call Lucia Aguirre. She is the Director of Economy of Ensenada. As you well know, 3 of our 4 races from our SCORE World Desert Championship take place in Ensenada. And as Lucy is coming to receive, she's the Director of Economy and Tourism, we're going to compromise her here publicly because we've been in talks with Lucy and the mayor's representatives so we can use the wash again in Ensenada to start and finish our races, hopefully this year. Okay?
Gracias, los esperamos en la Baja 500 y vamos a trabajar para que el arranque sea por el arroyo.
Yes.
That was a yes on starting in the wash.
That was yes in Spanish. And I want to ask now City Councilwoman Erika Gonzalez Piquet Councilwoman Gonzalez is the president of the Tourism Commission of the City Council of Ensenada. And she was a great support in 2023 for the 3 races for SCORE International. And she promoted the initiative so that the first Saturday of June from now on is SCORE International Day. So thank you, City Councilwoman Erika Gonzalez Piquet.
Muchísimas gracias. Good afternoon. I feel very happy to be here today as president of Tourism Commission from the government of Council of Ensenada. It's an honor for me to receive this recognizing from SCORE International. I would like to say thank you also to Roger Norman and his wife. Thank you very much. And for us, for Ensenada, these racers are very important for us for all the important of the benefits economy in all levels for Ensenada and all the exposure that has Ensenada in all over the world. For us, the City Council was an honor for us to declare the Saturday is SCORE International. This day is very important for us. And we're going to be waiting for you for the first race, which is the 500 race, the next race. And good luck for all the racers. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So now we move to the SCORE Persons of the Year. Now, it was such a historic year. It was such a challenge for all of us that for the first time we have 3 Persons of the Year.
Yeah, there were more, but we narrowed it down to 3 for this time.
Now, the first one couldn't make it. He is the Secretary of Energy of Mexico, Miguel Ángel Maciel Torres. Jose G and I were in Mexico City 10 days ago, and we presented the plaque to him, and it was really an honor for us because ever since October of 2022, he has helped us to expedite the importation and distribution of racing fuel. You know that without any fuel, there's no races. It's as simple as that. And the logistics for the 1,000.
Well, the 1,000 was a little bit sketchy, of course. There was a few things that changed in the government of Mexico, but we managed to get around them. I mean, BP guys were on top of us all the time. We made it happen on like a deadline almost on race day, but it turned out okay. We won't have this problem next year, so we guarantee that there's going to be race fuel for the whole year.
Yeah. Only Formula One and SCORE International had fuel to close out the year. So our thanks to Secretary of Energy Miguel Ángel Maciel Torres. The second Person of the Year is Mark McMillan. Where are you, Mark? I think McMillan is synonymous with off-road racing. So we want to take this opportunity. First of all, we know, Mark, you had to change your agenda in order to be here, and we really appreciate you being with us on such a special evening. We want to present this for your outstanding Hall of Fame off-road racing career and for supporting in so many different ways. And I know you like to keep it, you know.
I'm good. Okay.
So many ways that you help SCORE races, but Baja California, the communities. You guys are awesome. And as part of the Big Blue M Racing dynasty, we want to present this to you as Person of the Year on the 50th anniversary of SCORE International. Thank you, Mark. You want to say a few words?
Sure. Yeah. Hey, well, thank you very, very much. And I was I'm here because my son Luke asked me 2 weeks ago, am I going to the awards? I said, if you're going to get your second place trophy behind Bryce, I'll be here. He says, well, Jose G would like you there. And I said, I'll be there. And I think the icing on the cake is when we stopped everything we were doing to help a young man out of the desert. And his Cade Walker. But so I happened to have a pit out at race mile 824 that had a Starlink, and they're watching the race. Cade Walker's team, Ty Davis and Mark Samuel, had some people there. Cade went down. They went back and found him. My guys helped get him out of there. One of my paramedics rode in on a motorcycle, stuck an IV in him, and then JR rode him out. And they were going to drive him so I stopped what I was doing and helped him coordinate. They were going to drive this young man, which was basically unconscious, to Ensenada. I said, drive him to San Felipe. My airplane's there. I can keep the airport open, and we got him back to San Diego. He's doing okay, not great, but if you want to follow up on what I did, there's Road to Recovery. They're trying to raise money. He's Canadian. He needs money for therapy. So, but he's doing well. Cade Walker. But thank you very much.
And our next person of the year is Daryl Jackson, CEO and President of Jackson Motorsports. I understand we have a video of Daryl. He wrote to us. Unfortunately, he had some family matters he had to attend. He couldn't make it. So if you have, roll the video.
Good evening. Thank you, Roger, Elise, Jose G, and Juan Tintos for this very unexpected honor. Having sat in that room with many of you over the years, I know there are more qualified candidates for this award than me, which makes this honor even more humbling. 37 years ago, my father founded Jackson Marketing, and 33 years ago gave me an opportunity to work with him. Unfortunately, he passed away in March, and I've had to stay in South Carolina to close out some year-end business and some family matters. But I truly regret that I cannot be with you in person tonight. 27 years ago, a gentleman many of you know well, Mr. Herb Johnson, gave Jackson an opportunity to become part of the off-road racing family. Herb was director of motorsports for B.F. Goodrich at the time, and had he and the brand not been willing to take a chance on us, I wouldn't be receiving this award today. 25 years ago, Herb introduced me to a gentleman named Frank D'Angelo, who happens to know a thing or two about this industry. Shortly thereafter, Frank became part of the Jackson family. Also 25 years ago marked the very first B.F. Goodrich race tire that Jackson sold, introducing us to many of you here tonight as our customers and, more importantly, our friends. And then 14 years ago, Frank took one of our associates, a young guy at the time named Nate Hunt, under his wing and began a training process that allowed Nate to step into a leadership role and grow Jackson to what we are in the industry today. Nate and his team, Jennifer Ignacio, Cody Stewart, and Frank Brofman, along with many other Jackson associates, worked tirelessly to support many of you and your organizations. I'm forever grateful to Nate for his leadership, guidance, and his dedication to Jackson, B.F. Goodrich, and the off-road industry. So with all of that in mind, I would like to dedicate this award to Herb Johnson and B.F. Goodrich for giving us a chance, and to Nate Hunt for getting us to where we are today in this community. If I can be so bold in my absence, I would like to ask Nate to accept this award on my behalf, in behalf of Nate's 140-plus Jackson co-workers here in Greenville, in South Carolina, and in San Diego. Thank you very much.
Here comes Nate. He's coming into the pit.
I won't say much. Daryl said it all, but Daryl's very kind and gracious to say those words. But without a leader like Daryl, who has your back and support, and his vision and his willingness to do what he does to allow me to have a job and do what I do, we couldn't do without a guy like Daryl. So he's very deserving of this, and he had nice words, but it really is an honor to work for a guy like Daryl, and he deserves this award. So thank you, Daryl.
Thank you, Nate. Well, that does it for Jose G and myself. And we hope you enjoy the evening. Get ready for another tremendous year, and we'll see you in San Felipe.
Yeah, totally. See you in San Felipe, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
All right, next we're going to bring up SCORE VIP of Marketing and Sales, Mr. Jim Ryan, with some sponsor thanks, some marketing updates, and a few other great awards. Come on up, Jim.
Thank you, Rat. Well, it's great to see everybody here again, especially if you're all cleaned up here in your civilian clothes tonight. We usually see you in your hats and your glasses and your driver's suit, your moto gear. And Jose had a special treat for you with the big mud baths at the end of the Baja 1000 this year, which we could totally not recognize you or even your vehicle at that point. So thank you for being here tonight. But we're here tonight. It's all about you and what you've accomplished over this last year, on what you've all persevered and overcome to either get a podium over for the season and or for winning a championship. So congratulations on that. The SCORE Desert World Championship literally went as extra miles this year, as you know, from the Baja 1000, with over 1,310 miles just for that one race only, making a total race mile that you all completed this year of 2,451.78 miles this season. So what you accomplished is something fantastic. So congratulations again. These successes also reflect on SCORE marketing assets that have been booming for the last few years. But to keep things brief, to keep the spirit of getting this night moving along, just want to do a couple overviews instead of all the data as usual. But the growth initiatives that we initiated for 23 all hit really hard. Assets continue to grow and gain market share and exposure for the SCORE World Desert Championships, the series, the sponsors, but especially for all the teams and all those that participated with the series this year. The primary areas that did grow for 23 were SCORE marketing assets, were basically the SCORE live stream, which finally we worked out all the technical issues, and the Baja 1000 was a great example, a good platform we know that works. We have the right people, the right technology now for getting into 2024, so we expect big things, big audience numbers that we've already seen, ranging from what we do, but also from what all the teams, you guys have advanced your techniques and your social media teams to such an extent. We see all those numbers come through on all our reports also. The primary areas of expansion, again, what we're saying was also on top of live stream was our SCORE social media channels. We did a mid-season rehaul. We brought Tony Lozano in to basically revamp our social media programs with content and basically how they were presented, and the numbers there just accelerated through the roof. Same with the SCORE website that was totally redone and relaunched. Jack Wright is here. He's spent his heart and soul into that. But again, it's to talk about you guys, to make sure that fans, the media, and everybody else has the ability to see what you all do. Our final program that we worked on all year, final stage of what will happen for the 2023 season, is our latest SCORE marketing initiative, the docu-series entitled Surviving Baja. So we have a sneak peek video, if we could run that right now, so you can see a little look and feel of what this is going to bring.
I hate the Baja 1000. One photo that did it all. Somebody climbed the top of a mountain and took a photo. One small road and car there. When I saw that photo, I said, I've got to do this.
This is 13 years down here, and it's still pretty wild that I still have those same feelings of the nerves.
You know, the trucks out here keep going faster and faster, and the competition level keeps going higher and higher.
Sometimes you just get lucky enough that it lets you squeak through and do it faster than everyone else. But it really is a game of survival. Yeah, the San Felipe 250 is how we kick off our year.
Mile per mile, pound per pound, this is by far the toughest race.
It's good to be against the best guys in the world.
The Baja 500 is the most intense, grueling, toughest off-road race, I think, in the world.
Dangerous stuff, you have to be ready for the consequences.
You'd just be looking down and you're doing 135 on the dirt. It just doesn't seem real.
The Baja 1000 is the most epic point-to-point off-road race on the planet.
The 1000, that is the mother of all races that Bryce and I have not been able to get together yet. So, you know, we've always had some just bad luck at that one.
Anybody that races Baja I respect, but Pro Motor Ironman, some crazy shit. Ooh.
This one's special, man. My team's been with me forever, and it's really cool to get this win.
That guy right there is the spirit of Baja.
Very good. So this docuseries will obviously, what you saw, will dive behind the scenes, all the action and activities that go on with the what happened during the 2023 race. This will appear on FAST channels in 2024, which could include Roku, Amazon, Pluto, Tubi, Freevee, and Samsung TV. So as we get more details on those airings and when they'll be happening, this will be a 4-part series. So it will be obviously not just a one-time wonder. So we're looking forward to present that to you and working on other things for 2024. So switching topics real fast. The 2023 50th anniversary Score World Desert Championship presented an enormous amount of challenges and opportunities that were met and achieved by the Score staff, our participating teams, and they're a big support for its Score sponsor base, which we must recognize as a major factor in all the success that happened during this last season and beyond. At this time, I'd like to bring up the attending Score sponsors that are here and recognize your contributions. We talked about it. Okay. First man up. We have Matt Winter, Global Off-Road Marketing Manager for Ford Performance. Here we go. Ryan Thomas, currently GM for Polaris Factory Team for SCI Motorsports, former Score champion to boot, for representing Polaris tonight. So who else? We have Mike Emerson, Western Regional Manager, VP Racing Fuels. Eric Lutz, Rugged Radio's Race and Events Manager. So let's give all these guys a big, huge round of applause for all that they do for the sport and what they do for Score and what they do for you. Okay, big hand for these guys. Thank you very much. We're going to put you guys over against the step and repeat to get some photos we need for social media and Score Journal and everything. So thank you very much. Monica. All right. Now we'd like to talk about two very special awards that we sometimes do, sometimes we don't when they're worthy, and we definitely have two major recipients this year. This year's Score Legacy Award comes as no surprise for the 2023 Score World Desert 50th Anniversary season. As president and owner of the Score International for initial 38 years, our legendary award winner continued his passion with the Score 50th Anniversary this year as the Grand Marshal of all the races this year, and with the racing community that ranges now from multi-generational teams to those participating for the very first time. It is my pleasure now to announce Sal Fish as the 2023 Score Legacy Award recipient. Roger and Elise, if you could please join me on stage. They're making their way. Sal's shaking hands and autographing on the way here. Yeah. Very good.
Do you have room for another one?
Whoa. At least it's not a plaque.
Well, this one, believe me. Wow. Incredible. I see what you mean about the lights. Anyway, Roger and Elise, this is a total surprise, really. Incredible. And what a incredible trophy, my God. I'm blown away. Anyway, I'm really honored to be here this evening and looking out, which is difficult because I cannot see you. Believe me, the lights are so bright. Plus, you know, I'm getting up there in years, so my eyes aren't that great. But I got to be the luckiest guy in the world to have a beautiful wife that put up with me for over 50 years, to have you as my family. Each and every one of you made my life difficult, but also the most exciting life that any guy could live in his life, really. And I think Roger and Elise and Juan Tintos and Jose G and the incredible SCORE staff in the last 10 years have done an incredible job to take the sport to not the next level, but 10 levels above where it was when I left the organization. They have so much creativity, just incredible, really, Roger and Elise. It's unbelievable what you guys have done with this, and I'm honored that you still allow me to come to these events and invited me. This last year was the most exciting year for me. I had the opportunity to be the Grand Marshal for the entire season, and I probably witnessed the finest off-road race since the beginning of off-road racing, the SCORE Baja 1000. It started in La Paz and ended in Ensenada. All of you that attended that event as a competitor, as a chase team, as a family, you are in history of doing something the first and only time that'll ever happen. Baja Sur, along with Baja California, did the most incredible job of us helping make it one of the greatest off-road races in the world. And I was so proud to stand at the start line there in La Paz. Just 2 weeks before, they had a hurricane. The place was a disaster, and you would not know it. So again, congratulations to both states. Congratulations to SCORE, to each of you racers, and all of you that are going to receive an award tonight. Congratulations to you. It's an honor for me to be in this room with you. And you know, there's a lot of sponsors that are involved, and I've always been a sponsor guy, and I want to thank BF Goodrich, and congratulations for their award tonight. They've been a great supporter of off-road racing right from the beginning, and they're the greatest tire in the world and a great family. Thank you guys very much for including me. It was great. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Sal. We want you to remain up here with us. So,
Thank God these don't weigh as much as they look.
that's right. Well, no more plaques for you. All right, next on the agenda, another big award winner, much deserved. SCORE Media Operations Director Dominic Clark has been contributing to SCORE for over 40 years, with a lengthy list of other duties, including writing an amazing volume of SCORE media releases, overseeing SCORE media registration for up to 300 media individuals per race, and contributing significant content to a lot of the SCORE media assets, including the SCORE Marketing Awards Night Gala, that's the program that's on your desk right now. In his career, he also published the SCORE Race Day souvenir programs in those 29 years that he was with SCORE beforehand. But that is only his recent history, meaning Dominic, for Dominic, recent history is the last 4 decades. So he's on his way up here. So where is he? There he is. He's on this side. So I've actually been working with Dominic for a few decades, and if he's yelled at you in the past, don't worry about it. He's been yelling at me for media credentials when I was on that side, and for any other thing for that. So we know he's got a lot of spunk and energy still left. So on behalf of SCORE, all right, Dominic, our Lifetime Achievement Award winner.
Thank you very much for this opportunity and for this very special award. I thought I was honored tremendously last year, which I was, after 39 years, but this one even tops that because it covers my whole career with SCORE. And the thing that, when it really hit me, when I found out about being able to be the recipient of this award, that I've actually been around SCORE and working with SCORE for longer than Sal did, which is saying something, okay? So thank you very much, Sal, okay? First and foremost, I don't want to take a long time. You got a big agenda here, but I want to thank God for all the blessings that I've received from him. I also want to thank my parents who have nurtured me and who put me on the path to where I am today. I want to thank my family, including my 2 daughters who actually had worked in our media operations teams at various times over the years until they got better opportunities, shall we say, than working for their dad. And then I would also like to thank all the different mentors that I've had in my career, but to name a few, I first and foremost want to thank Walt Lott and Danny Coe from the old High Desert Racing Association, because I actually started in desert racing supporting their efforts with the old HDRA in Las Vegas. And then it transitions, of course, to Sal, who took Walt Lott as his word that he should probably keep me around. And then to Roger and Elise, a big thanks and shout out to them, because they not only took me on, but they've kept me for their 11 years of owning this organization, this great organization. But it all happened on the recommendation of Sal Fish, saying to Roger and Elise at the time on December 20th of 2012, you have to keep Dominic, okay? So thank you again, Sal. And Roger and Elise, thank you again. I also just want to refer to my notes, because I'm not a public speaker, as you could tell, but I also want to thank the SCORE family, all the individuals that I've worked with, from timing and registration to tech inspection crews and technical directors, and then I also have to thank, because I wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for all the great people that have worked with me over the years, a lot of them, in media operations. And 5 of them are able to be with me here tonight at this time. So I would like Paul Hansen, Cindy Clark, no relation, Ariana Medrano, Guillermo Torres, our Brazilian stallion, and Jose Vasquez. And I'd like to personally give them a hand, because they've put up with me for about 6 years now, this group, and it's been an honor to work with them, and they've helped make me semi kind of famous in the background. Finally, and not least, second finally and not least, I want to thank not only Sal, Roger and Elise for all these opportunities and these experiences that I've been able to be a part of. But first and foremost, this is all about you folks, you ladies and gentlemen. If it wasn't for you, there'd be no me, because I'd have nothing to write about, because I'm pretty boring, okay? So I've truly enjoyed this great 4 decades and this experience. And right now, I would like you all to grab your glass. And I planted it here beforehand, okay? I would like to recognize and thank all of you racers, chase crew people, co-drivers, co-riders, family, for giving me such a wonderful life that I've had for these 40 years with SCORE International. Sal, Roger, and Elise, here's to all of you. And finally, I would say what I always like to say, Viva Baja.
Dominic, that's mine. Hey, Dom, that's mine. Yeah, this is yours over here. No. But anyway, you know, for those of you that have been around when I had given a driver's meeting or an award presentation, I've always said exactly what Dominic said. It's each and every one of you. Without your participation, there would be no SCORE. There would be no off-road racing. But it took, I was the guy that got his picture taken, shook hands with the celebrities and all that stuff. But it took a lot of people behind me and next to me to make SCORE what it is today. And Dominic is in the top, I'd say, 5 people that was there every day, every night. And a lot of you probably had never even seen him before or met him, but he's the guy that cranked out, and the amount of publicity and information that he has in his mind and in his records and what he would send out to the media is what SCORE is all about. And Dominic, you mentioned Walt Lott. That's how I met Dominic almost 50 years ago. I went to the High Desert Racing Association race, and he was the PR guy for Walt Lott. And I met him. We hit it off immediately at I think at one of Michael Gaughan's hotels. We sat up all night and drank. I remember it very well, Dominic. And I never thought that, because at that time I had a very good PR director at SCORE International by the name of Dee Colgate. And then he retired, and I was able to convince Dominic to come aboard. And let me tell you, Dominic, you are a one-of-a-kind individual. Your 2 daughters helped at registration with the other volunteers. They were there all the time. You've given truly like what it takes to be in off-road racing. You've given your life to this sport, and it's been a pleasure knowing you. You've been not only the inspiration of bringing the PR to the masses out there, but a personal friend. Thank you. Now you're in my league with the quote, I hate to say retirees, but whatever we are, but welcome to the club. And you know we talk a lot on the phone, but we'll probably talk a lot more, because what do you do but call up friends and say, what's going on? But anyway, great evening. You got a lot of great awards. It's all about you out there. Again, what an honor to be here tonight, and I hope that I will see you at the races in 2024. Have a great evening and drive carefully. And Roger and Elise, thank you so much. Really, thank you.
All right, wow. First of all, this is my 8th year with SCORE, and I'll tell you what, Dominic talked about all his mentors and people that help him along, and I know I started out a little bit rough. He was always the first guy to tell me when I did something wrong, talk about constructive criticism, but he praised you when you did something right. So shout out to him, and hope he enjoys the rest of his retirement, but he will be back for San Felipe. So now we're going to move on into our next awards,
we're going to start presenting the SCORE Off-Roadsman Awards, and some of our honorees are going to be showing some videos throughout the special evenings that couldn't make it. Our first Off-Roadsman Awards are, and these awards are based on membership and public voting throughout the SCORE website. We had over 10,000 votes from December 10th to January 2nd. So thank you all for voting. It means a lot to these riders and drivers and actually all the people that were behind the scenes. So our first award is going to be the SCORE Mechanic of the Year Award. It was tough. This guy could turn some wrenches. And your finalists
Luis Magana, Oliver Flamate Racing, Nico Montiel, Jason McNeil Racing, Jose Rodriguez, Menzies Motorsports, Stefano Caputo, Juan Montoya Racing, Matt Dewhurst, Cody Reed Racing, Zach Wiley, Juan Carlos Salvatierra Racing, Johnny Nelson, SCI Motorsports Polaris Factory Racing, Alejandro Corona, Francisco Vera Racing, Andres Lechero Rodriguez, Vildosola Racing.
And your winner is Andres Lechero Rodriguez with Vildosola Racing. Once again, second year in the road, talking about turning wrenches. 8 race wins in a row, 2 championships. This guy got it done.
Well, they got me out of guard. I never thought I'm gonna win this time because what's a bunch of great mechanics and this time. Wow, I don't have a speech. I didn't prep a speech because I didn't know I'm gonna win. The last time they told me before, but today I'm gonna tell what I feel. You know, today early in this evening, I stepped to one of my first mentors that I ever worked for him, was Kurt Leduc, and we were talking about my first day in the team. And one time I broke something in Kyle's truck. When Kyle started racing, Kyle Leduc, my friend, my compadre, which is my compadre, my friend, my driver, it was the first time I ever worked in a race car. And I broke something on the truck because I didn't know nothing about race cars. I was a bicycle mechanic before I went to work for Leduc Racing. And I was talking to Kurt today, early in the day. That's why I brought it up this moment. That's why this right now is so special for me. Because I broke something on the truck and they give me the motivational speech, how bad I was with Kurt. It was a great mentor, very hard to people in that moment because they wanted to teach you. And I was kind of crying because I was young. That was over 2 decades ago. And I was telling Kurt, because we were talking about Kyle, he just passed away, my friend. And it was pretty hard. And we remember when I broke those parts, Kyle and Kurt, they stuck to me, Lechero, you need to put more attention, you can break those parts, blah, blah, blah. And I promised, I want to work very hard to be a very good mechanic. Not the best, but very good. And a few years later, short story long, it's very emotional for me. We won so many races. The first race we ever won with Kyle Leduc was Crandon, Wisconsin. The big house for short course. And from then we won championships and races, so many races. And that's why today, this one, I promised them, maybe, I don't know how many years ago, over 20 years ago, that one day I'm gonna be a very good mechanic. And this is the 4th time I won the Mechanic of the Year. And today I wanna, for Kyle Leduc, he passed away very young. And a great driver, great racer, great friend. He was my son's padrino. So, oh my God, I'm so emotional right now. I wanna feel like I cry, but you're not gonna watch me cry. Well, if I do, I'm sorry. Because today I remember my friend. And I was talking to Kurt early today. I didn't know I was gonna win this. I didn't know, because they always call you a week or something before. And coming today and step to Kurt, talking about Kyle, and then I win this. It's so I mean, I don't know how to explain it in words. I don't have a words to say. But this is for my friend Kyle Leduc. I promise him one day I'm gonna be very good mechanic. And I think today the people that voted for me, they think I'm a good mechanic. And this is all for Kyle, you know? So appreciate everybody being here. I know this is nice, it's not about this, but for me it is. I'm an emotional guy, very passionate guy in what I do. I'm a race car mechanic, and I always do the best I can, even though nobody's watching. And so that's why always when I work for a race team, I do my best, and I have be part of the teams that win a lot of races. And this championship, we went with Bulldozer Racing. It's our second championship in the road, and we have won 8 races on the road, 8 consecutive races. Well, and then to be nominated and being a mechanic of the year, you have to win a championship. And to win a championship, it's not just about me, but the mechanic behind the scene. It's about everybody in a team. The guys that do the pits, the guys that order parts, the people in the office, and especially the drivers that bring the truck in one piece to the finish line. So I think we have do a very good job in between drivers, pit crew, everybody, and the team. And me, you know, I do my best every time. So I want to thank everybody in our team, Bulldozer Racing, to give me the opportunity to work for them. Because I win this award, and I want to dedicate it to my friend Kyle Duke, my compadre, how I call him, my friend and my driver. Thank you, everybody, to show up this night. It was very special for me. You know, this is the fourth time I win this, but this is the more special for me. Well, thank you, everybody, to listen to me and be here for us. Thank you, Score, for giving us this honor to be here. Thank you, guys. Hey, Kurt.
Yeah, some emotions coming up as Kurt Leduc, Kyle's dad, came up here. We know it's special for him as well. So now on to our next award. This is going to be the Score Contingency Company of the Year Award. And your finalists are
Baja Designs, BF Goodrich Tires, Rugged Radios, Howe Performance, Raceline Wheels, PCI Race Radios.
And your winner is Baja Designs Lighting. And it looks like Ava's coming up to get the award. Congrats.
Hi, I'm Eva Hernandez. I do the international and domestic logistics coordinating for Baja Designs. We want to thank everyone who voted for Baja Designs for 2023 Score Contingency Manufacturer of the Year Award. We really appreciate all the love and support. Our roots, commitment, and support to racing are always top of mind and the forefront of our business through our BDX program, racer sponsorship programs, and as well as our contingency programs. We look forward to being part of the future progression of racing, and we will continue to develop and innovate industry-leading lighting solutions. So thank you, everyone, for supporting Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.
All right, now we're going to move into the Score Media Impact Journalists of the Year Award. This was a heavy award, and I know it was probably pretty tough to call, but there is one guy on top of the box that does the best coverage, covers the races, helped out so many racers out of there, and he will be your winner. Your finalists are
Raul Ayub, CBC Radio. Francisco Javier Diaz, Piloteando Racing Media. Dominic Clark, Score Media Relations Director. Gabriel Garcia, Score Social Media El Vigía Newspaper. Dan Sanchez, Score Journal. Austin Fish Darner, Fishgistics.
Getting some love right there, and your winner is Austin Fish Farner, Fishgistics. Always dominating, has helped us out over the past couple of years, done some things, but Fishgistics covers off-road like nobody's business. Always in the mix. The good, the bad, the ugly, he does not shy away from showing it. And here he is, Fish.
At least they spelled my name right on that one. So the last time Score put my name out, it was a little bit different. So I want to read this to you guys. This is a press release written by Dominic Clark in June 2005. Austin Farner from Vista, California, who was originally recognized as the winner of the Sportsman Truck class at last weekend's 37th Tecate Score Baja 500 Desert Race, was disqualified today by Score International officials. Quote, after checking the stub cans at the finish line and information provided to us by our checkpoint crews and Mr. Farner's own admission that he never intended to run the entire course, said Sal Fish, Score president and CEO, we have determined that his actions were detrimental to the safety of the race, forcing us to disqualify him as a participant in the race. So when the ballots first came out this year and my name wasn't on there, I thought maybe the voting was in Colorado and I was disqualified again or something for starting the Sportsman shortcut. So any of you guys that have taken the Sportsman shortcut nowadays, you're welcome. We just did it a little bit too early. It wasn't a thing back then. So anyways, a couple people I really want to thank for this. First of all, Cameron Steele. He's down in Baja, of course, right? Who else is down in Baja more than Cameron? He's helped me since the very beginning, hosting all the shows. Cameron's been a big deal. Big thanks to Cameron. Pistol Pete, he was there from the beginning. Miss you, Pistol. He was there. Jose G and Nate from BFG, thanks you guys for coming on all of our preview shows so you can tell these racers what to do and what not to do during the races. So that's always a lot of fun. Thanks to my wife, Carissa, Robbie Hendrickson, and everybody that helps me with the tracking during the race that we do on the back end for some of you guys. And thanks to Roger and Elise. You guys have been friends for a lot of years now, and it's pretty cool having you guys in charge of Score. And one other thing, though. All of you racers out there, I have really been impressed this last year with the amount of shit that you have broken while pre-running and tagged me in that you need, like parts-wise. Some of you guys need to start fucking prepping your cars. Like, who doesn't pack belts and axles in your fucking chase truck? Come on, like, you guys are going to Baja. Bring stuff with you. I will no longer be sharing your posts when you break a belt or an axle on your golf cart, okay? Put it in your chase truck and bring it to Baja. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you again this year.
Did I say it? The good, the bad, the ugly. I'm not sure what that was, bad or ugly or what. A little bit of everything right there. But Fish definitely gets it done. He's definitely a straightforward guy right there. So up next, we have Photographer of the Year. And these are the guys that are out in the trenches, not only going to shops, getting great photos all over, but out and finding the best spots on course to shoot and get those pics and share to the people at home. So your Score Photographer of the Year finalists are?
Ernesto Ariza, Ariza 11. Brian Binkert, Bink Designs. Daniel Curiel, Daniel Curiel Photographic. Renee Echeverria, El Vigía Newspaper. Art Eugenio, Get Some Photo, Score Photo. Jason Zendrowski, High Rev Photo. Alex Magdaleno, Only in Baja.
And your winner is Ernesto Ariza from Ariza 11. And he was unable to make it, so he's going to accept his award via video right here.
Hey Score fam, what's up? Ernesto Ariza here. Getting
getting this award for the third time now, it's a really a nice feeling. I want to say first and foremost, thank you to all of you. Thank you to my family, to my wife, to my parents, to my friends, to everyone who voted for me, to everyone who liked my work. I'm honored. This award means a lot, especially when you get it 3 times in a row. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep bringing you guys the best photos possible, and I will see you guys in San Felipe. Y algo poquito en español. Muchas gracias a todos, muchas gracias a toda la gente que me apoya, a mi familia, a todos mis amigos, a toda la gente de Baja. Esto es para ustedes. Muchas gracias y pues nos vemos en el polvo.
And our next award up is the Score Videographer of the Year. These are the guys and gals that are once again out in the trenches. A little more gear. They got to have more dust rags to wipe off that gear. Getting the video and really taking things to the next level, because there's nothing like seeing live video from course, whether it's from a heli. And this is your finalists here.
Noe Alvarez, Baja Films Media. Bud Brutzman, BCII TV, Score TV. Justin Chasin, Menzies Motorsports. Gerardo Gonzalez, Piloteando Racing Media. Matias Quiroga, Juan Carlos Salvatierra Racing. John Tuba, Tuba Art Films. Aaron Bryant, Turn to TV Productions.
And your videographer of the year is Justin Chasin from Menzies Motorsports. And if you haven't been watching his videos, you've been under a rock. The Menzies Motorsports teams has some of the best coverage. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. If you voted for me, thank you. Much appreciated. I don't get dusty, though. I luck out. I get to hang out in Steve Menzies' helicopter a lot, and it's pretty dust-free up there. We like that. Big thank you to the entire Menzies family. I've been following Bryce around about the last decade, maybe about 12 years, traveling the world, documenting all of his adventures. So I really appreciate the award score. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in Baja.
Now we're going to move into our championship awards. Kicking it off with our sportsman divisions. We're going to start out with our sportsman quads. We're going to recognize these performances from the world's fastest, and this is the grassroots. This is where it all starts, starting out with our sportsman quad division. In third place, she was just up here. She's out of Escondido, California, number 123A, Ava Hernandez. In second place, out of Tecate, Mexico, number 105A, Francisco Valle. Got 1 win this year. And your winner in your sportsman quad division, number 138A, riding that Honda out of Mexicali, Sergio Jimenez, with 3 wins. So come on up, Ava, you're first, or third, but first up.
Thank you, everyone. I stand before all you guys, humbled and honored. I accept this award not only as a testament to a podium finish, but as a recognition of a journey marked by dust, determination, and the roar of a quad beneath me. Off-road racing in Baja is not for the faint-hearted. It's a symphony of man and machine against the elements, a relentless pursuit that has chiseled my mental fortitude to that of the very race courses we conquer. This sport demands more than just physical prowess. It requires a steadfast spirit, and today I can say that every whoop, every soap bed, every fall, every situation that I've been in on the course has been a masterclass in mental toughness. Perseverance has been the engine of my ambition. Out there on the rugged courses that are as unforgiving as they're beautiful, I learned that to give up is to give in to the very forces we set out to defy. The discipline to keep going, to push through the exhaustion, the setbacks, the aches, has been my silent yet most potent competitor. Each race on my quad was a lesson in life's broader race, that success is not just about speed, but strategy, not just about power, but patience, and not just about confronting the challenges, but actually embracing them. This podium is a physical manifestation of the invisible victories won long before the race even began. Those early mornings, the late nights, the relentless trainings and pre-runs, and the unwavering focus. I share this honor with my team and with my sponsors and with everyone who helped me to get here today, but most importantly, my father, Ismael Hernandez, whose dedication and expertise turned a quad into a champion. And with my family and friends whose support gives me strength. To my fellow racers, your talent and sportsmanship drive me to be better race after race. In closing, I dedicate this award to the indomitable spirit of every off-road racer who understands that every finish line is just the beginning of the next race, both on the course and in life. Thank you for this incredible honor.
All right, awesome to see these sportsmen, and Ish, her dad, really got her kicked off on that, so we've seen him racing quads down there forever. But I also want to say for our payouts for everybody, go find Shannon in the back. She has your checks, so you're not asking around. She should be at one of these tables in the back. I'm not sure where, but just ask for Shannon with SCORE, and she will get that handled. Now we're going to move into our Sportsman Moto division. In first place, your champion in the Sportsman Moto. He's out of Tijuana, Mexico, riding that number 249X Husqvarna, Armando Ortiz. And I do see Armando coming down. This is their second year as a team and came out winning another championship. I asked him, I said, hey, you ready to move up to pro? He said, maybe one more year in the Sportsman. But this is going to seal the deal right here. Come on up. Just some great young riders right here. And once again, this is where it all starts in the Sportsman divisions. And he'll grab his award and come up and say a few words.
Hi, good night to everyone. First of all, I want to thank all my sponsors, my family, friends, and mostly my teammates who stuck with me the whole season. I'm grateful with my mother, who's always on my side since day one. Andre here, who's with me since the Baja 250. We raced the whole season together. And Josue Ochoa, Carlos Flores, Ivan Raigosa, and Chipoy. Thank you very much for racing this season with us. And thank you to Honda Optima, Chevron, and Havoline. Thank you.
Congratulations to them. Now we're going to move into our SCORE Manufacturers Points Awards. These next awards are given based on points of podium finishers who have identified their respective manufacturer on their official race registration. And up first, we're going to have the original open wheel chassis manufacturer of the year award, and that's going to go to Alumacraft. It's hard to find a Class 10 car out there that doesn't have that arced lid of the Alumacraft, and sending them off as they come across. And we're going to have Matt Major coming up and receiving the award. It looks like he's making his way up here. Styling and smiling. Got to be stoked on so many Class 10 racers as well as others racing their cars. So up to the mic is Matt Major.
First of all, I'd like to thank SCORE for all their efforts in continuing to set the standard for off-road racing. I've had the opportunity to be taught by and work with some of the best in this business. And we're so lucky to get to work with the clients that we have. And I'd like to give a big congratulations to Cody, Kevin, and Shelby Reed for their Class 1 championship. It's really great to see such a devoted family's hard work pay off for them. and show what their all-wheel drive car is really capable of. I'd also like to congratulate Francisco Vera on their Class 10 championship win, Jose Rubacabra on second, and Joe and Justin Buckley on third. Lumacraft took 9 of the top 10 places in the Class 10 championship this year, which we're very, very proud of. All of our success is derived from our amazing team, which is up here with us tonight. And it's such an honor to continue the winning tradition started by John and Grindel Cooley with the Lumacraft, and we look forward to continuing to push the envelope in the future. We have the best group of talented individuals that I get the honor to spend the bulk of my week with and call friends. We have Dan, Miguel, Ray on the assembly side, Talon, Matthew, Jacob, Kevin, Jack on the fab side, our amazing office manager and shop mom, L'Oreal. Our continued success wouldn't be possible without the partnership with Matt and Tristan Fleming. And they continue to invest their time and knowledge and help to guarantee our future for pushing the boundaries of this sport. And for me personally, the unwavering support of my beautiful wife, Erin. And we're all excited for this year and new projects and stuff that we have in the works, and we can't wait to get this racing season started. So thank you.
So I was just advised about your payout checks. That's going to be at table 53, and you'll be able to get your bottle of tequila, that Score tequila. Everybody loves that stuff for sure, and we're going to keep this going. And every racer knows that it takes a lot to go into your whole program, and having the right chassis, as a Lumacraft is one of them, makes a big, big difference. So now we're going to move into our original truck chassis manufacturer of the year, and that's going to go to Mason Motorsports. Dominating the game, one of the first all-wheel drive trophy trucks coming out, and as you see, all the top trucks are running those Mason all-wheel drives. And Neil and Robert, I'm not sure if this is Neil or Robert, but I said they were both going to come up, and we'll give him the mic. Congratulations again.
We'll wait for Rob. He's always a little behind me. Man, I can't tell you, in 2004, when we first started this business, we were doing little stuff. We were doing UTV long travel kits, sand cars. I never could have dreamed in my life that we'd end up here and collecting awards like this. We started it with my dad, who's here with us tonight. Thank you. I want to thank my family, my wife, for putting up with crazy hours of work and always out of town, and my kids for understanding when I have to be gone for a while, and all of our customers, people that had faith in us and were willing to put the time, energy, and the belief that we could help them get to the finish line and get there first. We have the best customers, and to us, you guys are all like family. We feel amazing to be able to be a part of your programs and of your team, and I just want to thank you guys so much. And I want to thank Score for putting on the races and letting us, giving us a venue to show what we're capable of, and all of our vendors that work with us. We have such a close relationship, and we couldn't do it without them. People like Dugan's Racing Engines, Joe Gibbs. Yeah, that's you, Ray. Kevin Croyer, all the people we get to work side by side with. Todd over there at SDG. You know, he can kind of make anybody's car look good. But fortunately, we have a good enough relationship that sometimes he maybe makes mine look a little better. But yeah, thank you, everybody. And I'll go ahead and let Rob say a few words.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my wife first. Last year I was up here and completely forgot to mention her, and she kind of gave me a hard time. So, the guys at the shop, they come in, they work hard, they put their, it's their passion. This is what they enjoy doing. So they really put in a lot of hard work, and it shows. My son and daughter, they're back at home watching, so just wanted to give them a little shout out. And the Menzies team, this year it was pretty incredible to watch. Winning the last 3 races in a row out of a 4-race series and getting that Baja 1000 win, that's pretty special. So congrats, guys.
All right, definitely nothing better. I love when they give shouts out to their customers, because that's the most important part to them. And talking about programs, there's one other very important thing that needs to be implemented, and that is a good engine. Your 2023 Score Engine Builder of the Year is, and he said it, Dugan's Racing Engines. Come on up, Ray. And I'll tell you, Ray's the first one up in the morning. He doesn't just build the motors and send them off. He's down there with us at the races, chasing his guys around, being a big part of it. So I'm sure they appreciate that, not only a good motor.
Good evening. Can you guys hear me over there? Okay. I'm going to speak a little louder in here because the guys over at the table from our shop are over there. The older I get, the more these evenings like this mean to me. I look around this room and literally there's legends of this sport. I mean, we've seen them up here, we see them in the audience, we see them at the finish line. So I just reflect more as I get older. So, we're here tonight to accept the Engine Builder of the Year award. And, for us, I'd like to thank my wife, Stephanie, my daughter, Ashley, my son, Ryan, for everything they allow me to do. It takes dedication and commitment to be able to come out here and do what it takes. I really want to thank everyone at SCORE, Roger, Elise, Jose G, everybody. Without SCORE International, we wouldn't be where we're at with all of our racing. As far as the championships go, Vildosula Racing over here, you guys are kicking everybody's ass. Straight up. 8 races in the last 2 years and 8 wins. They've won the Baja 1000 twice in a row. They've won the championship twice in a row. So congratulations to you guys. This table over here, it's been a while since we've seen you up here, huh? This entire room feels like family. And folks like this just make it all worth it. So congratulations to Menzies Motorsports. Willie, you're probably one of my favorites, man. Don't tell anybody, but I respect everything you do. I respect the way you run that program, and Menzies, the way you guys make it all go. I'd also like to thank all the folks in Mexico that allow us to come to their country. And, we just go out there and we race, and they support us so much. So I'm going to close with this, but thank you for everything, and Happy New Year. I lost track.
You're good. Oh, good stuff. Now we're going to move into the original UTV Manufacturer of the Year. and there was a lot of them battling. One of our probably biggest class, not classes, but genres is the UTVs. We've seen it just blowing up after the last couple of years. And your 2023 score UTV Manufacturer of the Year is Polaris Industries Off-Road. And we'll have Ryan Thomas coming up to accept this prestigious award. Second time up. And it's so great to see them. You know, they came out last year with that Polaris Pro R, just coming out and just talk about coming out swinging. You think it can't get any better, and just Polaris took it to the next level, and they keep doing it each and every year, and that's a testament to why they're winning in this award and why they have so many race wins. And we'll bring up Mr. Ryan Thomas.
I know that the whole team back at Polaris is really proud about their involvement with SCORE and Desert Racing. Happy to accept this on behalf of the crew back there, and thank you, SCORE.
Short and sweet. We like that. Hey, they don't come to talk, they come to race and win races, and that's a proven fact right there. Now we're going to move into the 2023 SCORE Manufacturer of the Year on the motorcycle division, and that is going to be Honda Racing. And I'm not sure if anybody's here representing Honda. We'll give them a second, but Honda's been racing down here for so many years, back in the Johnny Campbell days, and they definitely have more championships racing down here with SCORE than any other motorcycle manufacturer. So a well-deserved win, with the most wins in any motorcycle manufacturer in 2023. And I know they're fast, so they'd be up here already. So we'll go ahead and move into our next division. That's going to be our SCORE Pro Motorcycle and Quads Points Champs, the fastest racers in the world. Are you guys ready to get some awards? We're going to kick it off with our Pro Quad Ironman for his second year in a row, his second year racing with SCORE, and his second World Desert Championships in first place. Out of Puerto Rico, riding that 83A Honda TRX, Fili Lopez. 3 wins this season. Puerto Rico. Not only do they party, they go fast, and he had a handful of racers racing this season in that Pro Quad Ironman, especially in the 1,000, but congratulations to Fali right here.
Quiero dar gracias a Dios por darnos salud y vida para poder disfrutar tanto que amo el deporte de Fortran. Para mí es un honor representar a Puerto Rico en tan dicho deporte. Quiero agradecer siempre a mi equipo de trabajo que estuvo ahí mano a mano conmigo en las 4 carreras, a todos mis auspiciadores. Quiero agradecer a Baja Pits por tan espectacular año, y que viva Puerto Rico y que viva México.
Felicidades. Now we're going to move into our Pro Quad division. In second place out of San Jose del Cabo on that 21A Honda, Jose Castro. And your winner in the Pro Quad division out of San Felipe, Mexico. Last year's champion as well, riding that 1A Honda TRX, Nicholas Velez. This is always a time you wait. Yeah, there was a lot of racers and might not have made the trip from Baja, but here they come right here. We got them coming up. They did make the trip. These are some fast guys, some of the fastest in the world on the quads. Jose, second place. Want to grab your award? Jose, felicidades.
buenas noches a todos. Quiero agradecer a toda mi familia de Los Cabos que nos están siguiendo en este momento y el año pasado que hicieron el esfuerzo todo el equipo por lograr su objetivo. No es nada fácil venir desde lejos, pero gracias a toda la gente que nos apoyó pudimos lograrlo. Quiero también agradecer a mi mamá, mis hermanos, a los pilotos que estuvieron con nosotros en todo el año y esperemos este año poder seguir participando. Gracias y buenas noches.
Congratulations. So many fast racers from Mexico back in the day. You know, score racing's like the Super Bowl. When we come down there, it's the biggest sport, and to have so many fast teams all up and down the peninsula is really, it's just heartwarming and great to see so many fast racers. Now we're going to move into our Pro Moto 60 division. Out of Longview, Texas, number 644X. Your winner, Kevin Ward. Here he comes, keeping it going. Guy's been racing down here for a lot of years, and it proves right here he'll take his amazing trophies. Thanks to Laser Nut for these amazing trophies, kind of mixing it up this year. Something super cool. Kevin Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll keep it short. One thing though, if you're recording Supercross, so you don't want a spoiler, close your ears, because I was looking over RJ's shoulder and we just saw Aaron Plessinger win his first 450 main. Yeah, the cowboy. Just real quick, I was doing the math at my table, and it's been 40 years I've been down here racing. And I was trying to figure out why we keep coming back. Probably a lot of you wonder why you keep coming back. And I think it's so that you can accumulate some new stories to tell, because you can't just keep telling the same stories. You got to have fresh material. So, and the other thing I would say I was thinking about is, I always know it's time to come back down here when I haven't got any cactus to pick out of my arms. If the arms are looking good, it's time to head south. So anyway, thank you to SCORE and a lot of years of down here having fun.
Well, Kevin, I hope you don't have any cactus, because it's almost San Felipe time, my friend. Hey, once again, we had a couple teams already asking to pick up your checks. We know it costs a lot, so when you get an award and you win some money, pick it up. That's table 53 right in the back. Go grab that. Shannon will take care of you. Get some of that SCORE tequila and make the cactus burns feel a little bit better. So now we're going to move into hands down the gnarliest way around this course on anything. Pro Moto Ironman in third place. He was last year's SCORE Desert World Champion out of Oak Hills, California, riding that Husqvarna. Brandon Wright. In second place, out of Grass Valley, California, riding a Yamaha. Second place, Kurt Stever. And your winner, one of the happiest guys to ever see at the finish line, all the way from Bolivia, number 785X, riding that factory back, new ride on the gas, Fabricio Fuentes. Yeah, we'll go ahead. We got second place up here, Kurt Stever.
Well, how's it going, everyone? Kind of thought a little bit what to talk to tonight and what to mention, but I think the overwhelming feeling is we stopped at the one of the museums around this area and saw the history of the museum and kind of what it encompasses, and then where the this event's being held and all the history around that, and then being surrounded by the history of Score International, all the racers before me, the ones that are stood out here, the fact that it's the 50th anniversary, and it's breathtaking to be surrounded by such amount of history, determination, and effort being put into this. And the season putting into the Ironman series, being on the bike, it took a lot of help, a lot of effort from every base, family, friends, loved ones. Couldn't have done it without the help of my wife, Callie, my family, friends that have came down with us, Mike, Nick, Aaron, and Alden Vole. So this is definitely a moment. So I'd like to thank you all. I'd like to thank Score International, and here we go. Let's see if we can maybe do it again. Thank you.
And your Ironman 2023 champion, solamente platicar en español, all the way from Bolivia, Fabricio Fuentes.
Bueno, muchas gracias a todos ustedes, gracias a Dios, porque bueno, me ha costado mucho sacar este título, pero ahora se hace realidad este sueño tan anhelado que tuve durante 3 años consecutivos y ahora he podido lograr hacerlo. Yo vengo de Bolivia, de Villamontes exactamente, de un pueblo muy pequeño, y correr este campeonato me ha costado bastante, pero este es el esfuerzo, este es el premio al esfuerzo, a la perseverancia que he tenido todos estos años, y agradezco mucho a Dios, a mi familia, a mis hijas, a mi esposa, a mi madre, y bueno, y a mis sponsors también, que han hecho posible para que yo pueda lograr este título. Muchas gracias y felicitaciones a todos los organizadores. Un evento espectacular. ¡Que viva Bolivia! ¡Gracias!
Oh, I love this guy. I told you he's the happiest guy every time at the finish line. Now we're going to move into our Pro Moto 50 division. In first place, your champion in Pro Moto 50 out of New Zealand, riding that 501X Honda CRF 450, Robert Creamers. I don't think he did make the trip, but congratulations to him. They've been coming down here all season, and it's great to have him on top of the box in Class 50. You never know, they might show up, but I always hate moving on, and they're coming up late. So, nope, he's definitely faster than that. Now we're going to move into our Pro Moto 40 division. And on top of the box with the championship wins out of the Woodlands, Texas, number 441, riding that Yamaha WR450. First place, Elirio Amado. Another Class Act team is coming up. He's so cool. He's waiting for the rest of his team. He didn't do this all by himself, as everybody knows. It takes a good team. It takes your vehicles all the way down to the mechanic. Illyrio, your champion right here in Class 40.
Well, thank you very much, guys. It's been an effort. We owe this to this guy coming up right now. All right, guys, so you all know the bike teams. We had a very rough year fighting for this championship. So we had one of our Ironmans had a big accident on the 250, but he's all right. And he was a helicopter out of a race, but he was fine after that. Then our brother Juani left us on the 500, as you guys know, on pre-running. And then, trying to overcome that, we dedicated the race to him to win the 500. And on the 400, our brother Gaston had a big crash, a big accident, and we were very scared for him. We thought he was not probably walk again. And he's here fighting, walking, moving, and getting ready to get on the bike again and keep fighting for this championship. So I want to say thank you to all these guys. It's a great team. It's a family. All the guys, in the back, our chase, the families, everybody. It's been an amazing journey. All our families, wives, kids. I mean, without their support, we couldn't do this. And you guys, this is Baja family, and be proud. I'm very proud to be part of it. Thank you, guys.
Okay, now we're going to move into our Pro Moto Limited Division. In third place, out of Meridian, Idaho, number 111X on the Husky, Steven Abrams. In second place with one win, out of Tecate, Mexico, number 114X, Eli Ramirez. And your winner with two big wins this year, and last year's Score World Desert Champion points winner, number 100X, Fernando Beltran out of Ensenada. This limited class has been growing. It kind of slowed down, but it's great to see so many motos. And shout out to Andy Kirker for getting more motos down here. We got second place. We'll just let them talk. We have Eli Ramirez.
I want to thank Ruditos, Lobos, Ipa, Chico Strong, my brothers, my family, my friends, but especially my uncle for all the support he gave me, the bike prep, the logistics, and everything. And special moment for me, and it's good for my first year, and looking forward to go for that first place in the future.
I love you, Mama.
Shout out to the Roots for sure. Now we're going to move into the Pro Moto 30 Division. Riders 30 years of age or older. In second place out of Escondido, California, number 319X, David Smith. Oh, he brought the village. In first place, originally from Peru, last year's champion in Pro Moto 30, number 300X, riding that KTM 450. Now from Winter Gardens, Florida, Hano Montoya. We'll bring David Smith. That's where I grew up in Esco. We'll bring him home. Hometown hero right here. Congrats, brother.
Thank you. Wow, this is crazy. Just want to give out a big thanks out to Score. You guys are amazing. I mean, for putting on the season. It was, I mean, I never thought I would race the whole season, and it ended up doing it. And I mean, I couldn't have done it with all you guys because you helped me get through it. I had no idea what I was doing, but you know, it was amazing. And I just want to say it takes a lot to race the Score Series. I set out to put out a strong result and finish the series this year. We worked very hard for every finish. We all know it means what it means. It means planning. It means prepping your race bike and your pre-runner. It means perfecting your chase plan. It means driving back and forth through Mexico to the U.S. It means hitting the gym after long work days when you're already tired. It means opening your wallet and running that credit card again and again. It also means spending a lot of time with your crew, your family, your team, putting your hours pre-running, eating tacos, figuring out a perfect chase plan, catching an amazing sunrise or two over the Sea of Cortez with the people you love. It's a lot of work and it's a lot of payoff. We are scrappy. We don't have the resources as the biggest teams. We all work full-time jobs. Walking out of here with a second place trophy of the season means a lot to us. I'd like to thank Ariana, my girlfriend, Erin, my sister, Frank, my dad, Blockhead, my riders, Chris, Nick, Ryan, Don, Ivan, Shane Esposito, and everyone that helps us get here, man. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, and Hano, your winner, if he's watching at home, congratulations. We'll see you in San Felipe. He is up here. Oh, all right, better late than never. He's usually first one up no matter where he is, whether it's the ramp or usually the podium. Hano Montoya, your champion in Class 30.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to thank Score International. I want to thank all my sponsors, but more importantly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Stefano Caputo, Condor Baja Tours. The guy puts a great bike, a great team. We finished every race with almost no issues whatsoever. So thank you very much, Stefano, for your help. I want to thank all my riders. Bryce, he helped us with the Baja 1000. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for David Zarate, Carl Tischner, Jessica Nepa, and Roberto Villalobos. So thank you guys for making this happen for me. It's our second year on the Class 30, and it's been an incredible journey, a dream come true for me. So thank you very much.
All right, now we're going to go into our Pro Moto Unlimited division, the big boys. They're all big boys. I don't care what class you race. You finish score races, especially if you're up here. You're a hero in my book. So our Pro Moto Unlimited up next in third place. Out of Del Zura, California, number 13X, Adrian Ortiz. Give it up, give it up. In second place, out of Huntington Beach, California, riding that 3X Husqvarna, Kieran Naran. And your winner, another one of the riders all the way from Bolivia. He is the most famous athlete in Bolivia, riding that factory-backed KTM 450 SX, number 10X, Juan Carlos Sabateria, a.k.a. Chavo Sabatera. Chavo is a legend. I don't know if you follow him on social media, but lots of followers. He's, as I said, the biggest athlete from Bolivia. And he is coming up. He's making his way up here. And he is one of my heroes for sure, coming down. He brings the young guns. He's got a bunch of American guys here that come down here and help him get it done, or he comes down to them. And let's hear it. Chavo, congratulations.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody here, all our fellow competitors, everybody that races Baja really deserves, everybody's tough. To make Baja is not easy. I've been racing a long time, and the courses that Score puts together are really challenging, and just to finish them is a real task. So I want to thank Score for putting this together, all our sponsors, our families, and God that always takes care of us in the races. And I want to thank my teammates, Shane, Corbin, Justin, Diego, and Carter. They're not here today, but we've really made a great teamwork this year, and that's why we managed to get a second championship. And Zach, our race mechanic, did a fantastic job. Our suspension tech, Damon, gave us a great suspension, and we're going to be strong again for this season. And I want to say it in Spanish too. Muchas gracias a todos, a Score, un agradecimiento especial a todas nuestras familias que están aquí presentes, a mi padre que me apoya desde chico y bueno, está aquí, a mi esposa, a mis hijas, a toda la gente en Bolivia que nos está siguiendo. Muchas gracias y esto va dedicado a toda Bolivia. Y ahora mi compañero de equipo Shane va a decir unas palabras.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that helped us out this year, and Chavo for starting this team off 2 years ago. Who would have thought where we are right now? Thank you to Zach, our mechanic. Too bad he didn't get Mechanic of the Year. I mean, try again next year, And then our awesome teammates, Corbin, Justin, Diego, and Carter. They're not here today. But we're all training up. We're getting ready for next year, and we're ready to do it again.
Oh, congratulations, Chavos of Terre and the Promoto Unlimited team. Now we're going to move into our milestone category. After 2,451 and 78 of the most challenging, brutal, unforgiving Score Baja Desert Race miles of this 4-race Score World Desert Championship Series, these racers have earned the coveted 2023 Rod Hall Score Milestone Awards presented by Toyota Escondido. This is a record of 56 Score racers competing in 22 different classes that earn this prestigious honor and competing every required race mile as official finishers in this year's Score World Desert Championship Series. And now we're going to bring up Mr. Dan McGranaham. He's going to help present these awards and call out the names. We have a lot of award winners, and congratulations to everybody that finished every race. As I always say at the finish line, it doesn't matter whether you're first or last, you are a true champion just to finish a Score race. Mr. Dan McGranaham, Toyota Escondido, he is the mouthpiece. He's going to take it over. Dan, take it away.
What up, Rat? I'll do my best. What's happening, everybody? We're going to get a little rowdy because of 1,074 people to attempt this, only 56 pulled it off, and so we're going to celebrate those people, and they deserve it. That's a big deal. Rat, my man, you look a little bit like Justin Timberlake's dad tonight, and I'm loving it. Let's go. Okay. Why are you guys laughing? You know it's true. It's good. It's a compliment. I love that guy. I'll tell you what, let's give Rat an applause because he is working so hard. He's the only guy up here. Where's my list? Is this my list?
Hey, you're talking to Gramps over here and you can't bring your own list? Come on now. Yes, this is your list right here.
Thank you.
Walk right through him, brother. All right, he's got it. He's funny, but he's not prepared.
We'll moonwalk together later. All right. So feel free to give these guys a round of applause. Nobody pulls off a milestone award without their team behind them. The driver's going to get mentioned, but every single one of these guys is like 5 to 15 people necessary to pull it off, and they all deserve it. So make sure to give them some love for all of it. You know what, before I start, I did want to say some special thank yous. Special thank you to Roger and Elise Norman. Your guys' grace, your passion, and your fearlessness is really extraordinary in leading Score. I want to say thanks to Dominic Clark, to Jose G, to Juan F, to Jim Ryan, to Kurt Miller, to Andy Kirker, to my guy Rat Salt right there, to Dave Arnold, his cohort that's not here with us tonight, and to the living legend Sal Fish. There's a hot topic these days called do hard things. Well, this is a room full of people that really know how to embody what it means to do hard things. And the Rod Hall milestone is the spirit of do hard things. So much respect to all of you guys challenging Score Racing, the greatest adventure on earth. Let's get into it. We're going to start with the trophy truck. Only 5 people qualified here. Mr. Bryce Menzies, Luke McMillan, and if you guys would come up, grab your award right here. It's all in order, and then meet me on the back of the stage right here. Come on up, come on up. Mr. Andrew Myers, table over there. Roberto Romero Jr. Bryce, grab it. You know, it's in alphabetical order, sorry. Trophy truck drivers know the alphabet. Roberto Romero Jr., Larry Rossler. And if you're accepting on behalf of your team, please come grab your award. You earned it. Your team earned it. TT Legends, the one and only Gustavo Vildosola. Class 1. Yeah, come on up. Come on up. Class 1, Cody Reed. That's what I'm talking about. Al Torres. Trophy truck spec, Jason McNeil. EJ Herps. Travis Williams. In the back, we hear you. Mason Cullen. Brent Fox. Oliver Felamente. David Ziegler. Santiago Krill. Joe DeLuce. Class 10. Francisco Vera. David Ruvalacaba. David R. Justin Buckley. Pro UTV, Brock Hager. Justin Lambert. Caden McCachran. Mike Caffro. Caden Wells. Pro UTV FI or F1. Jason Murray. There we go. Ricky Arslan. Carlos Quesada. Jesus Menendez Jr. Score lights. Oscar Alvarez McAllen. Oh, no, from McAllen. Pro UTV NA non-aspirated Joe Bolton. Lawrence Jansky. Class 1600 Eric Pavolka. Pro UTV stock George Cano. Antonio Menendez. Oliver Filamonte. Pro Moto. Juan Carlos Salvatierra. Kieran Naren. Adrian Ortiz and Eric Holt. You guys, these are in alphabetical order, so should help you find it a little bit. Pro Moto 30, Yano Montoya, David Smith. Pro Moto Limited, Fernando Beltran. Eli Ramirez. Stephen Abrams. Ariel Armato. Pro Moto 50, Roberto Cremers. Pro Moto Ironman, Fabricio Fuentes. And Kurt Stever. Pro Moto 60, Kevin Ward. Pro Quad 2, Nicholas Velez and Jose Castro. Sportsman Motors MC Armando Ortiz. And Sportsman Quad Sergio Jimenez, Francisco Vial, and Eva Hernandez. All right, guys, make your way up here. We'll get a group picture. We'll give these guys a round of applause once they get up here. Squeeze in, squeeze in. Don't hide behind me. Hey, can we get you guys to squeeze it in a little bit? We want to get a great photo here, but we need to tighten it up. We got a wide angle, but not quite that wide angle. So if you guys come in a little bit, like a lot bit. Oh my gosh. All right, well, these guys are getting ready. Let's give everybody a big round of applause. On behalf of the SCORE, on behalf of Toyota Escondido, we want to congratulate each and every one of you for every hard-earned mile of the 2023 SCORE season. You guys earned this, and we're very proud to give it to you. Rat, thank you for letting me borrow your mic for a minute. I love you. I'm proud of you.
All right,
You're
brother.
killing it.
Good work, good work. You got it done. I'm proud of you. That was a lot of guys, and congratulations to all you guys. That was a huge accomplishment, as I mentioned earlier. And great work, racers. We'll let them clear off the stage right here. Now we're going to move into our third part of the SCORE Off-Roadsman Awards. Up first, this is going to be the SCORE Team Manager of the Year. And our finalists are
Daniel Ayala, Alirio Amato Racing, Oliver Flamate Racing, Juan Ramirez, Jason McNeil Racing, Willie Valdez Jr., Menzies Motorsports, Stefano Caputo, Juan Montoya Racing, Kevin Reed, Cody Reed Racing, Adam Arsenault, SCI Motorsports Polaris Factory Racing, Alejandro Corona, Francisco Vera Racing, Steve Lewis, Vildosola Racing.
And your Team Manager of the Year winner is Willie Valdez Jr., Menzies Motorsports. Unbelievable. They even had a plane fly over. That's how Menzies does it. We'll bring him up. Congratulations.
Well, I'm not the one for words. I'll probably start crying. So I just want to say, first of all, thank God for giving me the opportunity. And like I said, probably going to start crying. I've been doing this for probably 35 years now, a long time. I've had the opportunity to work for a lot of great teams, a lot of great owners. It's hard to mention all of them because I think I've worked for all of them. But everybody's been awesome to me. Everybody's treated me like family, and I appreciate that. And same goes with Menzies. I appreciate everything they do for me, giving me the tools to be able to do what I do and enjoy what I like to do. And thank my wife and my family for supporting me and always helping me in everything I do. Thank you, guys.
Oh, Menzies home taking some hardware for BM7 for sure. All righty, we're going to move into our SCORE Pit Support Team of the Year. And your finalists are
Baja Pits, BF Goodrich Tires, Checkers Off-Road, Mag 7,
and with over 40 years of hook and score up with pit support, your winner is BF Goodrich Tires. And we'll bring up Nate Hunt once again.
Thank you, everybody. I know the night's getting long, so I don't want to take too much time, but I do feel compelled. We saw the memorials earlier of all the people that have passed away in 2023, and I think one person that we might have missed tonight was from BF Goodrich Relay. We lost our Wild Bill Wiederhold, who's Relay 12, has been out there for a long time with you guys, helping you out in the desert, and we lost him early 2023. So, of course, I want to thank BF Goodrich Tires, but I'd like to dedicate this award to Wild Bill and thank him for all the work that he did for BF Goodrich Pits and BF Goodrich Relay. So, thank you very much.
Great job, and we also thank BF Goodrich for their continued support of our SCORE World Desert Championship Series. Now we're going to move into something. This is something that's always big every year. You have to have some big accomplishments. The SCORE Rookie of the Year. And here are your finalists.
Robert Creamers, Pro Moto 50, Oliver Flamate, Class 11, Roberto Romo Jr., Score Trophy Truck. Kurt Stever, Promoto Ironman. Travis Williams, Trophy Truck Spec.
And your winner for his first year driving that Coast Aluminum Score Trophy Truck, Roberto Romo Jr. His dad, Roberto Sr., they're out of Ensenada. They prep and race so many cars. His dad's fast, he's fast. This was his first year as being driver record and in a trophy truck, and came out with some stellar finishes, some top 5 finishes. So he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future. Roberto Romo Jr.
Hola, buenas noches. Quiero agradecer pues, obviamente a mis papás, a Costa Aluminum por darme la oportunidad de correr en Trophy. La verdad que la categoría Trophy es un reto, no está nada fácil, pero hice lo que pude hacer, ¿no? Y congrats to Ray Menzies to win the champion. Y nos vemos en la San Felipe 250. Gracias.
Felicidades. Up next is your Score Pro 4-wheel drive points champions. That's right, we're on to the 4-wheel vehicles. And starting, we talk about the bikes being the roughest way around. This is the roughest way around any Score Baja race course. Class 11 in 3rd place. He is an off-road Hall of Famer out of Tijuana, Mexico, number 1111, Eric Solorzano. And in 2nd place, out of Brawley, California, driving that 1143, Eric Brandt. And your winner, with his rookie season here, he drove the Class 11, the Class 12, and a trophy truck spec, winning all 4 races in Class 11, taking that big Class 11 championship home. Out of Ensenada, number 1105, Oliver Flamate. And up first, 3rd place.
Buenas noches, Eric Solórzano de Tijuana, California. Well, I've been here a lot of times, and you know I enjoy being here. This reflects what we did the whole year, and I want to thank my sponsors and my wife. I want to thank Rugged Radios, who's been helping us for a lot of years. BF Goodrich Tires, Bill Sting, a new sponsor, Pyrotech, gas tanks, Raceline Wheels. I have a bunch of sponsors. That's why we race, and if it wasn't from them, we wouldn't be here. Thank you, everybody. Thank to my the people from Cabos that help us drive, the Burgoyne family. I want to thank Fernando Flores, Pancho, that he helps us do the part of the logistics. My co-driver that's been co-driving with me for the past 20 years, Orlando, and everybody who helped us and make this dream come true. Guys, thank you very much.
And now for your champion, Class 11 World Desert Champion, Oliver Flamate en español.
¿Qué tal? Muy buenas noches. Good evening for all the people here. I want to say thanks for Score International for this magnificent event. I want to say thanks to all my sponsors, my family, my parents, my wife, my daughter. I want to say thanks to Major Performance Racing, CBR Racing Products. I want to say thanks to Baja Designs, Maxima Racing Oils, and Viva Mexico y Viva el Trofibocho. Gracias. Thank you for everyone. Good evening.
Now we're going to move into the Pro UTV Forced Air Induction. In 3rd place, number 2928 out of Mexicali, Mexico, Carlos Quezada. In 2nd place, out of Livermore, California, driving that 2915 Can-Am, Ricky Arslanian. and your champion in the Pro UTV Forced Air Induction out of North Tustin, California, number 2917, Jason Murray. Murray Brothers Racing and the son, these guys definitely get it done. We'll let these get their trophies up here. Congratulations to them. And is Carlos or Ricky here? We'll let them grab the awards before they come up. We got Carlito. Come on up, Carlos. Third place. Felicidades.
Muy buenas noches, gracias a Dios primeramente, gracias a la familia. Este es nuestro segundo año en Score, repetimos otra vez podium, tercer lugar en el serial en Score, gracias a todo el equipo GCA Racing que está aportando y está creciendo en lo esto que es la baja, en la categoría UTV. Gracias a cada uno de mis hijos, mi hijo Carlos que siempre estuvo preparando cada carrera, al pendiente de la organización, mi hija Alexia, mi hija María Stephanie, mi esposa principalmente, a mis padres y a todo el equipo, a mi hermano que estuvo pendiente de todo en esta carrera, de todos los pit. La verdad fue fabuloso el trabajo que hicimos, estaba sorprendido de tener un segundo año en Score y pues también nos damos la pelea a estar siempre enfrente, nunca nos rendimos, siempre si es baja, hay que empezar y hay que terminar la baja. Felicidades a todos Score, a todos los compañeros, Dios los bendiga, ánimo.
Good evening, everybody. What a beautiful night it is here. First of all, I got to thank my family, my kids, my wife, all the time away from them. Thank you. They're not here tonight, but thank you. Second of all, I got to thank my brother. This is something we do together as a family. And thank you, Derek. Enjoy spending this time with you. And one day, as our kids get older, I can't wait to do this with them. Third of all, I got to thank my guys. This is a team sport. Without my guys, my team, my crew, I'd probably run out of gas, maybe 150 miles into the race. So without you guys, I couldn't do this. Zach, you prepped an amazing car. You crushed it this year. You learned a lot. You worked hard, and you allowed yourself to be in this position. I'm proud of you. And to all my guys, I really couldn't do this without you. And at home, I got a guy fighting harder than anybody I know. He's been an inspiration to me for the last few years. Bob, you're at home right now battling cancer, and I can't wait for you to get back and join us. This right here is for you, Bob. We love you, and I can't wait to get you back out here with us.
Congrats, boys. Oh, great to have the Murray boys back up on the box. Now we're going to jump into Class 7SX. Adam Mexicali driving the 740 Ford Ranger with one win. Armando Duran. I see him. He's got his hand in the air. He doesn't miss a checkpoint. He's coming up, and that truck, he has so many years of racing down here, and to be on top of the box here and to claim another World Desert Championship title, the best in the world right here, Armando Duran.
Bueno, buenas noches. Otro año más, gracias a Dios, estamos aquí con otro campeonato de Score. Muy agradecidos con Dios primeramente y pues también agradecido con el equipo, con la familia, mi esposa, mis hijos, mis hermanos. Es parte del equipo y pues quisiera darle las gracias a mis patrocinadores, que son los que pues hasta cierto punto nos hacen fuertes en estos eventos. Y bueno, quiero darle las gracias a la BF Goodrich Tires,
Barrio Dogs, Baja Designs, Vagabundos Steak Prep, US Action Tracks, Method Racing Wheels, Slime, Devers Springs, Down South Motorsports, Off-Road Warehouse y Rugged Radios. Y, a Constructora del Noroeste en Mexicali. Y gracias por estar aquí. Es un honor estar viviendo este momento con puros campeones. Gracias y que Dios me los bendiga a todos.
Now we're going to move into Class 7F. In second place, driving that number 704 Toyota Tacoma, Aaron Celicio out of San Diego. And your winner, an off-road score world desert champion out of Encinitas, California, number 714F, driving another Ford Ranger with 2 wins this year, Justin Park. Hey, come up here smiling, man. Yeah, it's good to see you guys. Good, so I'm not sure if Aaron is here. Aaron doesn't look like he's here. We're going to go to your champion right here, Justin Park.
Yeah, huge thanks to all the competitors that came out this season. We had 6 trucks total. We had every dealership in America involved. It was awesome for our Class 7F truck. Huge thanks to Bill Stein and everything they've done for us over the last decade. We couldn't do this without them. I know probably everyone in this room has had a Bill Stein shock on at least one of their cars or trucks in their lifetime. Look forward to seeing their shocks on every vehicle in the road in the future. Their website's open every day. Go check them out. Huge thanks to my teammates that help us out down in Baja, Mexico. We can't do that without them, and all the people that own the roads and everyone down there that puts up with all of our dirt, dust, and puts on a great environment for them down there. It's literally the Super Bowl of Baja, Mexico. We can't do it without the locals. Huge thanks to Bill Stein USA, Bill Stein UK for all their help and support. Yukon Gear and Axle, Camberg Racing, look for their new trophy trucks coming out. MagnaFlow, General Tire, Signart Graphics, Method Wheels, Hyperco Springs. They're great, they're awesome, doing a lot for UTV these days. ORW, How Performance, K1 Race Gear, Baja Designs, Fiberworks, Jason McNeil and their whole family. They're huge in the industry. They help us out too. And a ton of their fiberglass kits for all the cool trucks that drive around on the freeways, giving our off-road industry some love. PRP Seats, Off-Road, Oceanside Driveline, Maxima USA, Left Coast Brew Co. for some awesome brews. Filter Wares, How Performance, Ride Baja Mexican Insurance. They're also doing house insurance down there in case you guys have any homes now. Pacific Engineering, and huge thanks to everybody else that helps us down there. It's incredible. My office, Eichler Electric, and everyone. Maybe my boys here from Baja maybe want to say something for our crew down there. Huge thanks to the Sixtos family, the Martinez, the Rodriguez, the whole San Quintin Valley that helps us out, that we've been racing for years. And huge thanks to Juanco Performance. Juan's done huge, amazing things for us and everyone in the industry.
Buenas tardes, queremos agradecer a la gente de Ensenada, de Camalú y de San Quintín que nos apoya, a nuestras familias y a Justin Park por invitarnos año tras año a acompañarlo. Ojalá podamos regresar para el otro año. Gracias.
¡Viva Baja!
Congratulations. Now we're going into the Baja Challenge class, the Arrive and Drive of the Stars. If you guys don't know of the BC cars, you could do tours, wideopenbaja.com. They do tours. You could rent them to race. But this winner has been coming down here. This is actually the owner, Mr. Roger Norman's brother, out of San Diego, California, in BC4 with 1 win this year. Had a shoulder injury, came back, and got it done. First place, your Baja Challenge champion, Mr. Edward Muncie. What are you picking up? Oh, you're just, oh yeah. And who do we have? Who's going to speak?
Bruce Hendel.
We got Bruce Hendel's gonna be talking, and we got Joe with him. They drove with Edward, so we'll let them say a few words.
So I'm not Ed Muncie. I'm Bruce Hendel, but I want to thank Roger and Ed for extending an invite. I spent a lot of time behind the scenes, working in the industry. I don't often get a chance to do this kind of thing that you guys all enjoy doing. So they gave me an invite. I never turned that down. So remember that, guys. Whenever you want to give me an invite, I'm in. And so also want to thank a few others that that obviously contribute to the success of the BC4 car, and that was everybody else that was a driver and co-driver, because there was a number of different people in that car. I want to thank BF Goodrich. Those guys are on point. When I was driving, I had a few problems. They saw it, they fixed it, kept us going. And also the wide open crew, they always seem to be at the right place at the right time to keep the car going. So I don't know, Joe, you want to say a few words?
I just want to thank Roger and Elise. Ed's at work tonight, so it's an honor to accept on his behalf. Also, thanks to the Wide Open crew. Those guys are awesome. Great Arrive and Drive program. They really do a great job, keep you safe and keep you going with the highest finish rate around. And also thanks to my wife, Courtney, for allowing me to come down and do that. And lastly, the guy who is our angel on the road is Tony Gomez. He's the great chase truck driver, and he keeps us safe also. So appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, great work, guys. Now we're going to move into Class 8. Before there was trophy trucks, there was Class 8. In first place out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, in that F-150 Ford, Spencer Morgan. Here comes Spencer. Thought he was getting into that Chattanooga, Tennessee whiskey, but no, he's here. He's happening. Got it done this year. Great to see those Class 8s coming back. We had a handful of them this year. So Spencer Morgan.
¿Qué tal? Buenas noches. Venimos a recoger el trofeo en nombre de Spencer. Queremos agradecer a Rio Grande Helicopters, Gary Linedecker Construction y a todo el equipo por este logro. Gracias.
Not a man of many words, but he got it done out in Baja. Up next is Class 5. Your winner out of Tijuana, Mexico. Driving that's Jake Chevy with 3 wins. Eli Yee. Eli Yee, come on down. Next contestant on World Desert Champions.
Hello, everybody. First of all, I want to thank to SCORE to be the best off-road races on the earth. My English not very well, but I'm going to try the best. Many thanks to Jose Abelardo. He always helps us. Jose Abelardo, he's in front of us. Many thanks for him. My sponsorship, Yokohama Tires. Without them, it could be really raise the whole championship. Yokohama Tires, special thanks to Mr. Paul Algarin. King Chucks, Gerardo Iribe. My Best engine builder, Major Engines, all the Vercelli family, the third, the fourth, and the fifth. Yeah, mis viejos amigos, my old partners. Many thanks for them. Many thanks for my crew chief, Angel Barajas, my prep guy, Alejandro Corona, my son, he always makes me a permit to race, LEG Jr., all my friends. Thanks for everybody.
All right, now we're going to move into our Pro UTV stock division. In third place out of Mexicali, number 3900, last year's champion, driving that Polaris Razor, Anibal Lopez Castro. In second place out of Pueblo, Mexico, number 3959 in another Polaris, Antonio Mendez. And your champion in the Pro UTV stock division, number 3936 out of Culiacan, Mexico, Jorge Cano. All right, we got third place, Anibal.
Buenas noches, muchas gracias. En nuestro equipo tenemos un lema y decimos que lo más importante de lograr un triunfo es el proceso en el que conocemos más gente, nos acercamos más a las personas que nos ayudan y crecemos como una familia. En esta ocasión quiero dar primeramente las gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, que fueron nuestros patrocinadores principales y creyeron un año más en nosotros. Es Polaris Racing México. Personalmente les prometo tener el campeonato de nuevo el año que viene y lo más importante de todo, poder disfrutar al lado de mi hijo, mi familia, al lado de mi hermano, nuestros mejores amigos. Fue verdaderamente una experiencia muy gratificante este año. En nombre de todos aquellos que no pudieron venir esta vez, Daniel González, Martín Muñoz, su copiloto, Héctor Beltrán, que no pudieron estar aquí. Muchas gracias a todos y nos vemos el año que viene aquí otra vez. Mi hijo me apoya con el resto de los patrocinadores.
Primero que nada, dar las gracias a Dios por permitirnos correr este campeonato, especialmente a Polaris Racing México por confiar en nosotros y pues darnos la oportunidad, ¿no? Queremos dar gracias también a Super ATV y a Sol por su apoyo durante toda la temporada, a Baja Designs, Clavos y Maderas, GRUTV, a PCH Race Prep, a Poncho que nos ayudó con la preparación del carro todo el año, excelente trabajo, a KWT Pre Filters, a Gates México, Sandcraft Truck Therapy, PCI, Norvac Lab, Venus Dentistry. Y pues gracias a todos. ¡Viva México!
And there is only one numero uno. Let's hear it. This is his first World Desert Championship title, Jorge Cano.
Buenas noches a todos. Muchas gracias por estar acá acompañándonos. Pues extraño a mi equipo que no tuvo la oportunidad de venir para acá con nosotros a compartir el premio, porque no tienen visa algunos de ellos. Y sin embargo agradezco mucho a mi familia que se haya tomado la molestia de acompañarme desde lejos. Venimos desde Culiacán y muy contentos de estar acá. Gracias a Neida, a mi hija Isabela, Ivana, a mis carnales en el taller, Adrián, a Raúl, a los compadres que nos acompañan durante todas las carreras. Muchas gracias a todos los patrocinadores también de Toyo Tires, Baja Designs, Maja Sportwear, a la gente de Reto, de Metal Race Wheels, Impact, por mencionar algunos de ellos. Y sobre todo muchas gracias a toda la familia de Love Road, gracias a la gente de Score International. Thank you so much to all of you guys to be here and make this possible. We're really happy. We want to enjoy this one for tonight. And I wish you the best to all of you. Have a good night. Bless you.
Now we're going to move into our class 1-1600. You know about those cars. Not about how much the car could take, but how much your body could take. In third place out of El Cajon, California, number 1606, Matt Willert. His first year is driver record. In second place out of Ensenada, Mexico, Pablo Gerugi. I butchered that again. I know I did. In first place, out of Sonoita, Arizona, driving that 1625 machine with 2 wins, Eric Pavolka. Pablo. Come on up. You're going to be speaking for Willert. Or you got third. Is that the wrong one? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, in second place, come on up. Pablo, how do you say your last name one more time? I'm going to learn it in front of everybody.
Pablo Harry.
Huh? Say it in here. Harry?
Buenas noches, nomás para agradecer a los patrocinadores, el helado Delicias, la Prisión Bar, a Eric Galindo Motorsport, a ACR Shocks y a toda la gente que apoyó a este campeonato. Muchas gracias.
And your winner right here, representing for Matt Willert, come on up. What is this? We got Eric. Or come on up, Eric. Sorry, I got it backwards. Eric Pavolka, come on up, you're champion.
Really, I'm blessed to be able to race down in Baja. And Andy, David, get over here, Andy. So I'm lucky to have Andy, major performance on the team. A little bit closer. Anyway, thanks. I'm really blessed to have Andy and the whole Dave Urselli family to help us out. Thanks to my nephew, always rides with me. And Fodrell Motorsports, Foltz Transmissions, BFG Tires, Score for putting on crazy races that are really hard to get through in a buggy, but it's the adventure of a lifetime. Oh, man.
All right. Just want to say thanks to Eric for giving me the opportunity. A little tricky there. And I hope that Sal is wrong about having the last Baja 1000 starting in La Paz, because that was the best race I've ever done. And then thanks to my family, my dad, for being a part of it the whole time. Yeah, congratulations to Ray, because I do engines as well. We got a couple championships this year. So congrats to Ray, and thanks again to Score.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Congrats, Eric. Now we're going to dive into our Pro UTV naturally aspirated. In second place, if you didn't see that news segment, he brought us some great news, as Jim was talking about a little bit earlier. He's out of Middlebury, Connecticut, number 1949 in the Honda Talon, Lawrence Janeski. And your Score World Desert Champion in the Pro UTV naturally aspirated out of Corona, California, with a time with number 1957, Joe Bolton. Oh, we got Joe Bolton making his way up here. He's not going to miss a podium. He shouldn't. Well deserved. Go, look. Huh?
Thank you guys. Many thanks to Score for a great series. The 1,000 this year, running backwards from La Paz, was truly awesome. I've raced Score since 1984. It's been amazing. I've met so many great friends over the years. It continues to be my passion. Bolton Racing would really like to thank our many great sponsors: Polaris Industries, Ari Sun Tires, Baja Designs, Walker Evans, Maxima Racing Fluids, OMF Wheels, Next Gen, and JMAR. The main reason we're able to finish all 4 races this year and 11 of the last 12 was the great job my son and his team of Jacob and Chad and Chris and Matt all do in preparing our cars. And it's a big part of getting us to the championship. And my co-driver Ian has been amazing, keeping me on track even though I don't listen to him. We've been on the podium almost every race since he's joined our team in the last couple years. He puts in a lot of good work pre-running. So many thanks to our whole team and the guys who helped us at the 1,000. Mike Leslie, Matt Banuelos, Chad Mertz, Marshall, Rod Caven, our chase guys, Gabriel and Sean and Justin. It's truly a team sport, and we're very proud of our team and proud to be a Score champion. Thank you.
Congrats there, Joe. We're going to move into our Score lights. In first place, out of McAllen, Texas, number 1211 with 2 wins, Oscar Alvarez. Was there a third or no? No? All right, I know he normally gets up here a little faster than that, so now we're going to move into Class 7 in second place out of Ensenada. Driving that 716 Ford Ranger, Gasper Espindola. And your winner, this is his 19th Score World Desert Championship, and he's only been racing for 20 years. Let's hear it for your champion. Originally from Montecito, California, now living in San Felipe with 2 wins this year. Last year's champion, number 700, Dan the Man Chamley.
Well, first off, I want to thank my wife, who is our crew chief. And we didn't get her nominated, but I think she's got a pretty tough record to beat with 19 season championships as a crew chief. But I want to thank especially BF Goodrich Tires. Without them, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be able to do this program. King Shocks, they keep us going smooth across the desert. Rod End Supply, Full Throttle Batteries, S-Pod division of Baja Designs. Appreciate all of their help, all of the products that they help us out with that are what it takes to win. I mean, it's not about whether or not you're getting sponsors, it's about whether you got the right product that's the strongest, fastest, best working product out there, which is what we really appreciate out there. Just want to thank Score, Roger and Elise. This is just an amazing program you've been putting on. We haven't missed a race, and we've actually been doing it for 21 years. Started out with a 3rd place, and then everything was a win except for 1 second place, and we don't like to mention that year, but we were doing the math and looking at the program, and it looks like we got to win this 5 more times to be able to beat the reigning motorcycle champion. But we're having a lot of fun. We don't ever want to quit. I'm just going to keep doing this until I can't drive anymore. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to jump into our Pro UTV Open Division. In 3rd place, driving that factory back Polaris Razor Pro R number 1821, Caden McCachran. In second place, out of Bakersfield, California, number 1869, driving another Polaris RZR, Justin Lambert. And your winner and your World Desert Champ in the Pro UTV Open Division out of Brawley, California, number 1896, in that factory back Polaris RZR Pro R, Brock Hager. And we will get interviews for actually Caden McCackert and Justin. I don't think Caden is here, but is Justin Lambert here? Second place. Doesn't look like he is. So Brock Hager unfortunately couldn't make it out, but we have a video of his acceptance of this award right here.
It's Brock Hager, obviously receiving the award for the SCORE Pro UTV Championship. And I mean, what a year for myself, for the whole team. It was obviously our first year out, and yeah, I walked away with 2 wins. You know, I got a 3rd place at the Baja 1000 and a good run at San Felipe, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked on my year. I'm stoked for next year, and obviously with that said, I just have to give a huge thanks to Polaris for giving us, you know, such a fast car out of the box, and then just the whole SCI team. They work their butts off. We have a solid group of guys there that make sure we have really good equipment, and obviously all of our sponsors. I mean, it takes an army to get through these races, and not only that, be competitive. So thank you to everyone that obviously supports us, and you know, RZR once again, Progressive Insurance, Rockford Fosgate, Synchrony, BFG Tires, Method Race Wheels, Rigid Industries, and you know, just everyone, and obviously SCORE for everything they do, and giving us a place to go have some fun.
Congratulations to Brock. One heck of a driver. Started out in short course and now racing with us down in Baja. So now we're going to move on to Class 10. In 3rd place out of Long Beach, California, numbers 1064 in the Alumacraft, Justin Buckley. In 2nd place out of Ensenada, Mexico, last year's champion, 2nd place this year, number 1000 in another Alumacraft, David Ruvalcaba. And your winner and World Desert Champion Class 10 with 2 wins this season out of El Rosario, the first racer to ever win a championship out of El Rosario, Francisco Vera. Solo preparador. So this is the mechanic for Francisco. Congratulations. Want to say a few words?
Buenas noches. Otra vez aquí, ¿no? Me tocó venir en representación de Francisco Vera. No pudieron venir de la clase 10. Primero que nada quiero agradecerles a ellos por la oportunidad de poderle preparar su carro este año. Y como se dice, agradecer a los patrocinadores que hicieron esto posible, que es Vera Bros, Baja Hard Enduro, a Lumicraft Race Car, a Red Lines, a Mayor Performance y a ACR Race Prep. Muchas gracias.
Now moving into the SCORE Trophy Truck Division. In 3rd place, out of Avondale, Arizona, number 277 in that Geyser SCORE Trophy Truck Specs, Travis Williams. In 2nd place, out of Las Vegas, Nevada, in the number 238 Herp Smith Fab Chevy's TT Spec, EJ Herps. And your winner, and stapling his name as being a legend down here racing in Baja out of El Cajon, California, number 234 in the Tisco with 2 wins, Jason McNeil. Jason was hungry, had a rough year last year, said, I'm coming back to win, and some great video we saw throughout the year. So we'll bring up 3rd place right here as we have Travis Williams up to the mic.
Yeah, so we just want to thank everybody that's helped us out this year. Pete's done a killer job in the passenger side all year, dealing with me. You know, my dad upstairs, Mike Williams, he used to run the GNR race team, for getting me into racing. Jeff Canup, Luke Canup for prepping the truck all year and giving us a killer truck to race, and Eric Greener for doing all our logistics and running the team basically. We've had an amazing year, our first full year in SCORE, so we're super stoked. Rigid lights, rugged radios, impact safety, Fox shocks, ultra wheels, street graphics, dynamic motorsports, Neo oil, BFG tires. We just had 2 slow leaks all season. So thank you, SCORE, and everybody else, and see you guys next year.
In 2nd place, we have EJ Herbst. Congrats, brother.
Thank you. Hey, just want to give a quick thank you to our sponsors, Monster Energy and BF Goodrich, and of course the whole Terrible Herbst team and all the great work they've done for us. And we wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you very much, and we look forward to this next season.
And your champion in our SCORE Trophy Truck Spec, Mr. Jason McNeil.
I'll try to get through this. I lost my voice last night, practicing so much for this speech. What an amazing night. First off, I'd like to give God, Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, thank you for the opportunity to be doing this, a passion of mine, off-road races. I've been doing it for a long time. And it's something I really enjoy. Big thanks to SCORE. You know, hell of a run going backwards up the peninsula. It was really good time. This off-road racing, you know, it's not a hobby. It's a lifestyle for me. I own a Fireworks, a business that you know, I've had a lot of customers become friends, and I really enjoy, like Dugan says, and these guys, I really enjoy every single one of you guys and value your relationships and your friendships. Ever since I was 4 or 5 years old, we'd go down to Baja with my dad and watch the races. I knew my Uncle Perry and my dad raced Class 1 cars back in the day, and I know it's something I always wanted to do. And I was once told this. It says, if you want to be the best, you got to be surrounded by the best. And I look down here at the two tables with the people that I have surrounded myself, and that's honestly, truly why I'm here tonight. I want to thank my wife, you know, holding down the fort. It's not an easy task while we're out of town doing what we love and having fun. So taking care of the kids and doing all that, those mom things. I love you. My dad, for the example he's been. You know, the opportunity growing up, buying us, you know, beater cars to go drive around the orchard and get sideways in. I want to give a big shout out to my father-in-law, Tim. He's probably one of my bigger fans. I'm the son he's never had, so he's constantly wanting to go to the races, and and really, really enjoys it, and I enjoy him as well. My co-driver, he never gets enough credit, Eric. You know, he's amazing. And I'm so happy for you and your future fiance. They got engaged today, earlier this morning, and I'm really, really stoked for them. You better let him still be a co-driver, no matter what. You know, Juan Co, he's a mastermind. You know, I met this guy, broke down in the desert, probably one of the times that I'm grateful I broke down in San Felipe. And he fixed my truck, and as we fixed my truck, literally after that race, he was with me since. So I really appreciate our friendship. Tony, tens of thousands of pre-running miles. He is a mentor of mine. I love you, brother, and value our friendship. Juan, he'll give you the Juan AZ, because Juanco, we got Juanco and Juan AZ. But Juan AZ, he'll give the shirt off his back, and it's literally a genuine, one of the most genuine guys I know, and a really true friend. Once more, a customer that has become a friend of mine. The list goes on and on. Nico, te quiero agradecer por todo tu refuerzo, el trabajo, las noches duros, tardes. Te quiero dar las gracias por un año excelente, sin ningún error. Te agradezco mucho. And I'm really, really excited for 2024. My son's going to be racing with me. My 16-year-old son's Connor. And so it's going to be really exciting as this is a family sport for us, and getting him in the car. My buddy Rust out there, I see. My new pre-runner partner. I met him, same thing, last year, and it's been really, really fun. I'd like to thank my partners, everybody that supports my brand, Fiberworks, Toyo Tires. I've been on Toyo Tires for over 20 years, and I've never ran any other tire, and it's been up and downs, and it's the proof's in the pudding. Toyo Tires is on top. Bryce Menzies, myself. It's proof in the pudding. It's truly an honor. Raceline Wheels, STG Suspension. My buddy Todd Duncan over there. Rapid Off Road, Powder One, Tisco, Baja Designs, Aeromotive. Pistol Pete for giving me the opportunity to race a trophy truck so young. And with Cameron Steele, it was a dream come true. And once again, I'd like to thank everybody for the opportunity and to do this. And we'll see you in 63 days in San Felipe.
All right, great stuff. He did a heck of a job practicing. Got it done, but lost his voice. Now we're going to move into, that's right, the big boys, the biggest, baddest trucks out there, the unlimited. Or let's start Class 1 before that. Sorry, the Unlimited Class 1 in third place at Poolville, Texas. Number 121, Damon Jeffries. In second place, out of Imperial, California, number 101 in the Jimco Chevy, Al Torres. And your winner, his first championship since 2016 in the Class 10 out of Apple Valley, California, number 168 in the Alumacraft, Cody Reed. We got Al Torres making his way up. I don't see Damon Jeffries, so we're going to go to second place, Al Torres.
very much. Thank you. This is for you guys. Carlos, Joel, Rogelio. Sorry for all the BS that we go through all this. You know, we're not going to race this time. And then after all, 2 weeks before start, we're going to race. So I'm going to say thanks to my wife also, all my kids. All couldn't make it today. My grandkids, so many. And I want to say thanks to my sponsors, A&P, Ocean Beach Farms from Coachella and Castroville, Jetty Cooling, Jeff Jinter Engines, BF Goodrich, Jamar, Baja Design, and thank you very much.
Now for your Class 1 champion, the RPI Fasteners bad boy, number 168, Cody Reed. Come on up, Cody. Congratulations.
It's quite the honor to be here with everybody. First and foremost, I want to thank my mom, Shelby Reed, for passing off the 168 to me and allowing me to carry on that tradition. And thankfully this year we earned a championship again. It's been long overdue. We tried really hard. Mike and I did almost every mile of every race except for the 1,000. It's been a hell of a year. Looking forward to 2024. Thank you to everybody that continues to support us, as far as our family and friends that come out, donate their time to do the pits and everything. Big shout out to Matt Dewhurst for taking over our prep program for this year, earning us our first milestone award in Class 1. We are thrilled. Croyer Racing Engines for taking over our engine program. It's been a hell of a year, and looking forward to 2024. We're hoping to really compete and bring the top of the box all year long. We'll see what happens. And thank you to all of our sponsors and everyone that continues to support us. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to move into our Trophy Truck Legend Division. Stacked fields of stacked drivers, no doubt. These drivers are all 50 years of age and older. In third place out of St. Louis, Montana, number 61L, David Payne. In second place out of Banning, California, number 85L, Clay Lawrence. And your score, Trophy Truck Legend Champions, World Desert Champions for the second year in a row with 8 race wins in a row. Won all races last year, all races this year. Out of Mexicali, Mexico, number 21L in the Ford Raptor Mason truck, Gustavo Vildosola Sr. Teaming up with the legend, Ricky Johnson, sharing duties all year. Absolutely amazing how fast they were in the open trophy truck division, but we have Clay up here. I don't see David Payne, so let's go ahead and bring Uncle Clay Lawrence up. Clay, congratulations. Another big second place championship win here.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank my co-drivers, Mark Dobson, who's here today, and Steve Lawler wasn't able to make it. All of the people at Lawrence Equipment that really are the ones that make it all happen. And all of the crew, our sponsors, King Shocks, we have Baja Designs joining this year, Haas Automation, just everybody. Of course, the SCORE people who without, and todos mis amigos de México que me ayudaron en todos los años, no puedo estar aquí sin ellos. And I really appreciate it very much. Gracias. Hasta las 2:50.
Oh, Clay's already ready to go. Now your champions for the second year in a row. Ricky Johnson, but the man, Mr. Gustavo Vildosola Sr.
Thank you, Rhett, but one correction, it's the 1L. I'd like to thank my wife, my family, and what a year, 2023. Won all the races. The guys at the shop are just fantastic. And I can't say enough about my partner. Ricky, please come on up. Ricky, Nico, our co-driver, Victor, our co-driver. They're just a fantastic group of guys. They can't try any harder, and I think that it shows. Thank you.
All right, real quick, I want to thank SCORE for some great racetracks, great organization. It was a hell of a year. I want to congratulate all the champions. I know most of them are in the back getting drunk, but there's one still waiting to come up here. So in saying that, I want to congratulate all the race winners as well, because it's a lot of work to win these races. So if you didn't win the championship, I know how hard you had to work for that. I would like to congratulate Bryce, Andy, and Tavo for the overall champion of the Baja 1000. So let's hear it for them. It was an unbelievable race coming from La Paz back up, and you guys had a flawless day. I want to thank the Menzies pit. I think our pit was faster than yours, Bryce, so thank you. You guys did an awesome job. I would like to also thank the other legends. I'd like to thank Rolf Holland, Ricky Johnson, Rick Johnson, not me, not my son. Also Clay Lawrence, Steve Lawler, David Payne, and David Bradshaw for keeping us on our toes. It was a great racing with you all. I really like to thank my wife Stephanie and all the wives for allowing us to go out and be a bunch of little kids and playing out in the desert. So thank you, wives, but thank you, Steph, for always supporting me. I want to thank the Villadosula family for making me feel familia. That's my fourth Spanish word, but I really appreciate how you've made me feel part of your family. I want to thank the Villadosula team and also the supporters for everything that they do. Also Lechetto for his third year in a row. The fourth year in a row, or four total, but unbelievable mechanic. And last but not least, my friend, my teammate, and one true legend. Let's hear it for Gus Villadosula. Congratulations, champions.
All right, the paparazzi's out of here, but I think they're about to show up again. We're on to our final championship award here tonight. The big boys, the baddest of the baddest, the SCORE Trophy Truck Unlimited class. In third place, out of San Marcos, California, number 69 Toyota Tundra, and that Herb Smith Fab built machine, Andrew Myers. In second place, in that Mason Trophy truck, number 1500 with one win, or number one, excuse me, the champion from the last 2 years, 3 years in a row. God, he's already had two of them. But second place this last year out of San Diego, Mr. Luke McMillan. And your winner, he came back swinging. Rough couple of years, but he is back and he is on top of the box with a World Desert Championship Series win. 3 wins this year in his Mason truck. Number 7 out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Bryce Menzies. Lots of camaraderie across the board with all of these racers, especially in the trophy trucks, as fast as these guys are driving. He's going to be stoked. He's always looking good with the shiny shoes. But I know we got Luke here. He's got to be around here. His dad, Mark, was here. He's not here. Okay. And Andrew Myers, I don't think he's here as well. So, oh, all right. They're representing. I knew somebody was here. Well, come on up. He's gonna pick up the trophy. You want to say something? I'll bring Dan McGranahan up. He's the voice for Toyota Escondido for Dan and Andrew Myers. Take it away.
Andrew's a great voice of his own, but he's not here tonight. Julio's a co-driver in this car, and he was extraordinary. This guy had to buckle in with one of the baddest drivers on the planet that goes hammer down in a two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive hunting all year long and coming up with third place. Give it up. I do want to say on behalf of the team, thank you to KMC Wheels, thank you to VP Racing Fuels, thank you to Toyota Escondido, thank you to Maxima Oils, and thank you to Team Motorsports. And really, above all that, thank you to our table full of legends over there and all the people that waited in the desert for us, that drove the entire peninsula 500 times to make this happen. You guys are the legends right here, and we're grateful, and we're just honored to be up here on the stage with these legends right here. Thank you all very much.
Well, we just wanted to say thank you guys for SCORE putting this thing together. It's a lot of fun. As you guys know, it's a lot of hard work as well. We're just blessed to be able to do it and do it in Baja. Obviously, we'd like to thank SCORE for putting it together. All the Baja fans, the fans are amazing down there. It's, unless you've been there and done that, which you guys all have, you guys know, the smile on the kids when we're pre-running and stuff. It's awesome. I'd like to thank the Myers family, Toyota of Escondido. And then we got Dusty, who just preps this thing amazing, where we can get in the truck and not have to worry about anything falling off. Like, it's just, we can jump in there and just hammer down and try to keep up with Bryce and the all-wheel drives. Those guys are tough. I mean, that Joe Gibbs racing motor, we try to use every horsepower to keep up with these guys. And, BFG tires for putting these awesome tires that we just spin the shit out of them. We have Fox Shocks. They take a pounding. The San Felipe and all of Baja, you guys been there, done that, and they know they just work. So I'd like to thank everybody here, and we'll see you guys at the San Felipe. And we're going to do our best to just put the hammer down and get put it on the pole, hopefully. And yeah, thank you guys.
Now for the SCORE World Desert Champion, the fastest driver in the world in the fastest class. Let's hear it for BM7, Mr. Bryce Menzies.
Wow. It's been a long time since I've been up here, honestly. 2011 was my last SCORE championship. And it felt so good, and it's awesome to be back. Whoa, sorry guys. First off, I gotta thank SCORE for putting on everything that they do. Me and my dad love off-road racing. It brings us together. I gotta thank my wife for allowing me to do this with 2 kids at home while she watches them, and I get to go have fun, enjoy my life, and pursue my goals. This year was one of those special years where we started out, it was rough, but we ended up winning 3 out of the last 4 races, and it was something special. But it's all because of my whole crew, everybody that is back behind the scenes. Willie, Pepe, Sean, Jordan, my co-rider Oren, everybody that makes it possible. I'm just the guy that gets to drive and have fun. My amazing guy that gets to sit in the helicopter, Justin Chasen, one of my best friends that films, makes it possible. Neil Mason, who builds an amazing truck, and everybody down in Baja. That's why we come back, and what we do is we get to go race in some beautiful scenery. And honestly, this year was something special to win a Baja 1000. We've been trying for 13 years, and me, Andy, and Tavo got to win this race, and it's incredible. It's going to go down in history in my books. I wish my dad was here to see it, but he's enjoying his life, and I'm so glad that he gets to do that. So thank you guys for everything. I can't wait to continue to race, continue to follow my dreams, and show the passion that we love off-road racing to my kids, and keep pursuing everything that Baja has to offer. So thank you guys.
All right, huge congrats to him. Now we're going to go to the finale. These are our SCORE overall points championship wins. These are the most accumulated points throughout the year, not just if they won a championship, but overall points. You get starting points, finishing points, how many people were in your class. There's a lot that goes into this. But we're going to kick it off with our SCORE overall points truck. And the overall points winner in our truck teamed up with Elijah Kiger and Justin Davis for the Baja 1000. They helped him do some driving duties. He got first place in the 500, first place in the 400, and 18th in the Baja 1000. He's out of El Cajon, California. Let's hear him in his Tisco trophy truck, number 234, Jason McNeil. And your World Desert Champion.
I'm going to really lose my voice now. Once again, thank you, SCORE. I'll keep this short. Night's getting late. It's all about the people you're surrounded with, the partners. Oh, I forgot to mention one person when I was up here earlier, Connor. We butt heads, but that kid really helps me out. Late nights, getting things ready, and once again, just looking forward to 2024. Thank you, guys.
There you go. It's heavy. I don't know how big his trophy cabinet is, but all of these top drivers need a bigger one. Now we're going to move into our 2023 SCORE overall open wheel points champion. His secondary drivers were Alexis Vera and Arturo Gaza. They got fourth place in the San Felipe 250, won the 500, won the 400, and third place in the Baja 1000. Let's hear it for your overall open wheel SCORE points champion in the Alumacraft in Class 10, number 1091, Francisco Vera. All right, I think you'd be a little faster, so Francisco must not be here. We're going to move into our SCORE overall UTV points champion. His secondary drivers were Derek Murray and PJ Jones, assisted during the Baja 1000. They got 12th place in San Felipe, second place in the Baja 500, fourth place in the 400, and winning that legendary Baja 1000. He's out of North Tustin, California, driving that Can-Am X3, number 2917, Jason Murray. Taking home all the hardware, boys.
This feels really good, I'll tell you that. We've been doing this for 14 years, been racing for Factory Can-Am, and this is our second SCORE Desert Championship, but this one means the most. This is a true team effort right here, and his name didn't get mentioned, but Michael McFadden came in and filled in for us at the Baja 1000. He drove a section and crushed it. He's a 17-year-old young gun talent. You'll see him up here many times. So thank you very much for being here and helping us, guys. And their whole team back there, thank you, guys. It was awesome having you a part of our team this year. And also our guys, our core crew, our team, our leaders, thank you for being at every score race this year, helping us in the shop. I love you guys more than you know. Without you guys, we couldn't get this kind of stuff. So thank you. I'm going to pass this off to my brother, who I do this with also.
Yeah, this one felt extra special. We've been racing for Can-Am for about 12 years now. We've had great runs down here. We've won championships, a bunch of milestones. This one, though, feels really good with all the competition in the UTV class over the years. You know, a lot of amazing drivers. You know, this one tops it all. When we got the call this year to race the whole series, we were like, let's do it. And this is right here what it's all about. So our Can-Am ran amazing. Our team did awesome. This one was for you, Bob. Thank you to our families, SCORE, my boys, and hopefully one day they'll be down here with us doing the same thing. It's a great family sport. Yeah.
Murray boys getting it done. Now on to our SCORE overall motorcycle points champion. He teamed up with some of his additional riders were Kyle Titchener, David Zarate, Bryce Stavron, Jesse Canepa. They got first place in San Felipe, first place at the 500, first place at the 400, and first place at the Baja 1000. Let's hear it for number 300X on the KTM out of Winter Gardens, Florida, Mr. Hano Montoya.
Thank you, thank you. To be up here receiving this trophy is such a great accomplishment. It's just incredible for us. And it's a testament of the team that I have behind me, from my mechanic and team manager Caputo, Stefano Caputo, my riders, Bryce, David Zarate, Kyle. Everybody's just been incredible this year. We had a great team, great accomplishment. Something that we didn't even dream of, but we're here for this great trophy. Two very important ladies that I want to thank tonight. One is my wife. Second is Erica Magaña. She's always there helping us with logistics in Baja. So we couldn't be more thankful for their help. So thank you very much. Great night.
Hey, who was our SCORE champion? I don't have that on here. Who was the oh, that's nothing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a great evening. We thank you all for coming out and for just an amazing year here at the 2023 SCORE World Desert Championship Series. On behalf of the entire SCORE crew, we wish you all a happy, healthy, prosperous 2024, and we're looking forward to seeing you all at this year's races. We'll see you all in the whoops of San Felipe. Cheers and good night. And we're going to finish this thing off. We have a video, a little recap from 2023 as you guys make your way out. Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you in San Felipe.
Have a good pace and keep moving and try to have, back in the top 5 overall again.
Got a big rock on right coming up.
There is no pace ourselves. From the green flag to the checkered flag, go times.
Racing, you need to have a balance, and it takes a little bit to find that balance.
good for an old guy.
Absolutely.
We all want to win that Valhalla 1000 that we're shooting for, and we're going to give it everything we got. What an epic day. First Valhalla 1000 win. It's only taken me about 10 years, and man,